Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about things out there.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl.
That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique.
it's
That's unique. Yes. No. Wait.
Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we
Moisturize.
pretty much good to go.
Right.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Oh, I've been on mute all this time. Yeah, but we're gonna be discussing uh Alix Lapri, also known as Effie. We're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about Katt, and he got some drama going on with him. Also, you know, we're gonna weigh in on what we think about what's going on with Tamar and look and Mendeecees, and you know, we're gonna talk about that situation. Yeah, did I hear? Hold on, did I hear my bell? Hey, Inga. What's
Hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all up to?
well?
What y'all hoes up to?
You know, you being fresh tonight.
Well, I already had the edibles already done kicked in real good. So
I see.
and the edibles already kicked in, y'all. So just be
You know what?
prepared.
I
So,
can't with you.
I'm up to behave myself.
I
Or you
should
can
work
mute me
both.
if I go too off the rails. Just go on and mute
Look,
me.
I no, you didn't. Like so you just gonna be a loose cannon tonight.
No, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be good, but if I can, in case it get out of control,
If it get
just
out
go
of
on and mute
control,
me.
look,
Just go
y'all,
on
she's
and mute
giving me
me.
a heads up. So if it gets out of control, you know you're gonna go on mute.
Yeah, you're about to. Let me be me now. Don't
I'm gonna
but
let you be you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you be you.
but who said let it flow? Who said that? All in. Hey, girl.
Let it flow, Inga.
I know that it gonna flow on. Yeah, flow, float on. Mm-mm-mm.
So
We gotta get back
we
in
gotta
that
wait for
Discord and play
Detroit because
music
this
again.
is Detroit's story. I thought he was gonna be here by now.
He running the streets.
But this is his story. He's the one that brought this to our attention. At first, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be honest. I was in disbelief. How
No,
about you? Remember, we was
it turned out it's
discussing.
real.
I think it's some family stuff.
It is. It turned out it's real. But it happened a while back. But I think we just getting wind of it.
Yeah.
I think it, like it happened like maybe a month ago, if not something like that. But I think we just getting wind of it. But I ain't even. I wasn't trying to be funny at first. I ain't recognize who it was. 'Cause I don't know her. I didn't know her name. I just call her Effie. I didn't even recognize her face when I first
No,
saw the picture.
you know what it was? When we went in the group chat, it was the sister's picture that came up first. That's when you was like, "Who's these people?"
I'm like, who this chick? Yes.
Yeah, you was saying that. So that's why I'm like, yo, I
I
know,
see. Mm.
I know. I was like, that's her sister. And that's when I said, that's her sister. This seemed like, yo, don't be talking to my kids crazy. And then probably, maybe some
Yeah,
hands
because
was
I was
flat.
like, child cruelty. I mean, what she do?
She probably was talking to
I,
them crazy.
I'm gonna say, did she have some kids? I didn't even know she had kids. I didn't know what was going on.
She don't. I think it's her sister's kids.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she looked like she caught one, but it looked like the sister might have caught one too.
Mm, mm, mm. Look like she got an eye jammy. Yeah, it do.
Yeah, but
Wow.
it looked like, even though it looked like she have a eye jammy, it just looked like, how somebody might have got hit, but it ain't. It's like in the cheek area,
Yeah.
so she might have got, she might have got a couple of, to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Hey, Suburban.
I just think, hey, Suburbia, I think this is just maybe what you. He said you sound happy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting ready to come on camera. I was making me some. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in here making me some pancakes, so I'm got to
Oh,
come
you
on
had
camera in a
breakfast for
minute.
dinner?
Uh-huh. Some blueberry pancakes. Y'all come get some. The
Mm-mm-mm.
door is open.
Mm-hmm. I see you. Look, you had a little craving.
Yeah, you know how it is. But I do like breakfast for dinner though, y'all. Breakfast for dinner is the bomb. You know what I'm saying? But
Craving the munchies. Wasn't we talking about that last week?
hmm
But what you think? I mean, we gonna have to come back to this when homeboy come.
well, maybe he got more details.
He does.
Okay, but then when I guess he'll come next week.
Well, I got the details on this.
Well, I guess give us what we know already, and then if he
But
got something extra, he can tell us.
let me give you the detail. Let's go back. I'll give you the details.
Where my damn glasses? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Mhm.
okay. So
Oh,
this is what they're saying. They are saying jail records show Alexis Lapri Greer was arrested in DeKalb County on August 18th, which and charged with cruelty and
hmm
disorderly conduct. So, like I said, child cruelty. So I don't. She didn't touch no kids, but she probably was talking to them reckless, like, "Yo, I will knock your head off
or
your shoulder," or something like that.
or either that her and her sister got into a fight in front of the kids, and maybe Atlanta or Georgia law, maybe
Charge
they consider that as cruelty because the kids
because the
involved.
kids
Yeah,
was there. Yeah,
right,
I
right.
don't. I think this is just something minor, and people want to blow it up, and this it's like some family stuff.
It is some family stuff, and yeah, and so, but
She
I
get a
guess she.
pass with me. She get a pass with me because
Yeah,
I got to keep up.
I don't think it's nothing that we need to be worried about yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
Exactly.
some Jesse Smollett stuff or something like that. You
Mm-mm.
know what I mean? So it just I think it's some family ish.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of Jesse Smollett, since that's the great segue that you gave. Speaking of Jesse,
Oh Lord, he is the worst, man.
but we're not gonna talk. Oh, wait, I'm glad he's here. He's here just in time. Now
Oh, okay.
you
Wait a
wrote
minute.
the story, Detroit, right?
Y- Yes, ma'am.
All right, the floor is yours, brother.
Um, to be honest with you, they didn't explain they didn't really talk about much with this. Like the only thing we can really do is suspect that, all I could say, like I was telling Inga, like I have my cousin, he lives in Cab County or whatever like that. And at first I thought this was like a like AI. And then I had text him, he was like, yo, that's like a real newspaper. It's been there for a very long time. And he was saying that when you in Georgia, if you fight, it's around some kids, you can go to jail for that.
Oh, so that's what it was. She had a fight
Yeah.
with her sister.
No, I think it was with somebody. I think her sister was fighting somebody. They probably jumped somebody.
Oh, so then her
Y-
and her sister was scrapping with some other peoples. So no, if
Yeah.
my sister's getting in, I'm getting in too.
Yeah, that's what it
Look,
was.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it
That's
ain't a
what it
much of
is.
nothing.
That's what it. If it's that's what it is, then she gets a total pass with me
Oh,
I
for
mean,
because
sure.
I
because
don't
I
know
will
what it
throw
is,
rocks
but
for my sister.
I
So
Oh,
don't know what it is. But even though I don't even have a close relationship with my sister, but I'm not gonna sit there and let nobody beat them up. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, that I
Because
ain't gonna
because it
do.
could because I don't think she no longer engaged, but um I think her Effie's sister was holding her down. I ain't trying to sit there, make no rumors. It's not a rumor or nothing like this. I don't know, but I can only suspect that, you know what I mean, that she probably caught her fiance probably cheating, and the kids was he has a son, and her daughter her sister has kids, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? Like that's just me personally. I don't think it was them fighting or them being drunk or nothing like that because from the reports it seemed like it happened like August 10th, and they came to pick her up around like August 18th, her and her sister, and they let her go.
yeah, so did
Hey, Moon, let me ask you a question, Moochie. Do I think if she wasn't, I think this was a nothing burger until they found out who she was.
I agree
Exactly.
with you. Now let me bring in Pretty Girl. She's
Hey, West
backstage.
Coast.
Okay.
She's coming on in. Hey, boo.
What up, dog?
Hey, everybody that I didn't say hi to. Hey, Detroit, how you doing?
What's up? What up, sis? How you doing?
I'm feeling better today than I did the other day when you called me. I was down the dumps, but I'm good
I could
now.
tell.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Hey
So,
y'all, my bad. I'm sorry.
oh, it's okay.
Oh,
I
she
thought we
trying
was
to sound
talking
all
about my
sexy.
turn.
Ooh.
All right, look, we gotta let Pretty Girl have the floor because this is her girl, and
Oh
I feel like
Lord.
she gonna defend her just like we was defending
No,
her.
yeah, she's not my girl, so I don't care what happened to her. And that's a house joke.
Oh well, I mean, I just hate the way the media is set up today because it's so misleading and so clickbait. Don't get me wrong. I feel like media and the newspaper always been, you know, salacious on some level because they trying to sell papers. You know what I'm saying? We seen The Wire. How what was that season 5 when
Mm-hmm.
McNulty was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? So we, it's gonna have it's gonna have some some entertainment factor that they're trying to draw, but when I initially saw it, I was like, "Oh no, she over there, got the people in the basement." Like I don't know, I didn't know what was going on. But when I did some digging, I'm like, I just really hate that. I just really hate how they just be so misleading. When I mean, it's one thing you kind of have to do your own research at this point when it comes to
Yep.
Yes,
the
you
article.
have to.
Yeah, because you would, look at the charge and not really understand what it is. And then once you do your digging and, get credible or reliable sources, then you're like, oh, that ain't that bad. you know?
I,
Yeah.
that's what I did though, because I have my cousin lives in Georgia. He told me, he said it's not a bunch of nothing. He said, bruh, he said based on third, you can get third degree by. He said it don't matter. He said they live in a conservative. You know what I mean? You know
Mhm.
how Georgia is. He said if you fight around the kids, don't matter what happened, they going to come arrest you. Don't matter what happened. He was like, that girl ain't about did nothing because if she did, they would have never let her go.
Yeah.
And the shade room was horrible for reporting. Didn't even get the facts. Shout out to Hollywood. You know what I mean? To Hollywood Unlocked. They unlocked the story and basically said the woman she ain't do nothing.
I feel like
Hey,
sometimes
paper boy.
before they report on stuff, they really need to step back and dig up the facts and not be so quick to be the first ones to break the story, even though you haven't really broken it.
Shout out to
Right.
Macaroni Jr. For coming to her defense.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah!
Saying,
Well, even the kid that plays Braden Giovanni,
yeah,
he came to her defense too, but he was
yeah,
comical with it. I loved it because he was like,
yeah.
"That mugshot do look hot." So
Because it's
like
messing up their money. I mean, because this is potentially can mess up the situation because let's be honest, I believe she's in that new spinoff. You see what I'm saying? So
hmm
this could kind of try to mess up her bag. I mean, 50 took up for her. You know what I mean? Like he probably checked up on her and everything like that because they know that girl's character. She ain't about to do nothing to nobody unless somebody messing with her or her family or somebody.
and that's what it seems like it was. If you gonna mess with my sister, then both gonna get into it. So
Exactly.
Hmm.
it might not have been as we could the way the mugshots look. Anybody could make this dramatic
Right.
I mean,
just
them
because of who
edges.
she is. Say that again, pretty girl. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was like, those edges are still together, So
Mhm.
You know what
no,
I'm saying? So how much really happened?
exact.
That
Or you.
newspaper did that for
They
a
both
reason
of their
though.
heads together. It's like so if it was
Mhm.
like some sort of physical confrontation and or if it was I just think it was done like you're bringing this out for what reason? This was nothing.
The
Just
And
to
I,
newspaper had to
embarrass
sell.
her?
The newspaper needed some clicks. They didn't even know who she was. They found out who she was. They looked at she was on Power. They said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. We're gonna have to get these clicks up," and they did that.
Mm-hmm. That's
Was
exactly what it was.
that
Clickbait.
paper boy?
probably
What up,
somebody's
Pate?
kid,
Yeah, tell
you
him
know.
I sent the link to I thought I did. Oh, that's what I did. Remember when you said you got it in Instagram too, Inga?
Yes, yeah.
That was the mistake. I thought I was sending it to him.
Uh,
Uh,
oh, let me see.
yeah.
Send it to me on
Um,
Instagram. I'll send it to him on in Discord if you want me to. That
Oh, I got it. I just
okay,
did it
okay.
now.
oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
doing it now because I was like, you said you got it there and there, and
yeah. I got to. I said
that was like
she
a
was making
mistake,
sure I show
y'all.
up. I
She
bust
was
out
just
laughing.
she was just
I said,
disappointed in her
you sent me
somebody.
to all the platforms.
She held it down. Her sister they was holding it down for each other. That's all. She
Yeah,
good.
that's all that is. I
Yeah.
feel like that too.
This
So
be
let's
old
go
Mhm.
news
on
by
to the
next
next
week.
thing.
Yes, Sally. We know.
Did y'all hear what happened with this?
I heard a little bit, just
Yeah,
very, very little.
I don't know
It,
the full
it's it's
story.
Yeah, I
it's
don't know the full story.
conflicting stories going on with this.
I just know the guy from Baltimore, the guy Reggie. I know he's from
Oh
Baltimore.
yeah, that's right. He's from
He's from
Baltimore.
Baltimore. He's a comedian, and that's pretty much all I know. And then but he got taken out in Mississippi though.
Yeah, and
That's about all I
it
really
was
know.
with they were saying he was arguing with somebody in Cat security, and he was doing security for Cat too. So it was some type of physical confrontation, and then it went left, and then he was hit with the hammer, so to say.
Hmm.
I don't really know much
They
about it. I
they're
saw them
saying
on
that
IG
Cat
Live talking
Williams
about it.
wasn't there when this happened. They're saying because it was it was a press conference and everything about it, and they said that he wasn't present when this happened. It's one of the homes that he, like, you know how you have a business and you have rental, I guess he had rented this spot for his staff, so he wasn't even staying there at the time. The way they were explaining it. Yeah, so they saying
So he was staying at Katt's house.
well, they were on tour, so they was
Mm-hmm.
taking a break, and
Mm-hmm.
this incident happened at his at a house, but they're saying that Katt does not live at that house. It was like a house that they had rented, and supposedly these two guys were roommates at the time.
Mm, mm, mm.
As Monique, and then Monique gave a little she spoke out, and she said, as Monique continues to grieve the loss of her friend and fellow comedian Reggie Carroll, a new development has ties to comedian Katt Williams has recently been publicized, and trust us when we say it's sure to make you scratch your head. So you see why I got the last name up there. That's
Mm-hmm.
Katt's cousin. So this is not just something.
Oh,
So
Trinell.
they said, as we told you on Monday, Carroll, affectionately known as the Knockout King of Comedy, was pal in Mississippi in August. So he got hit with some hot ones on August the 20th. Despite medical personnel performing life-saving measures at a local area hospital, Carroll is deleted from his injuries. He was 52 years old. On the news of his death, it has been circulating. Monique hopped on social media to pay her respects to the man she referred to as her brother of comedy. The last time me and my brother Reggie Girl was together, it was an amazing time. Being on tour together, being on the road together, what a time, she wrote. It seemed like every time something happened, if she can insert herself, she does it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's me. I'm just like, why?
You
Mm.
know,
Not
attention.
too long. Yeah, it's just like, why? See, you know what else I saw too today?
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched a lot of the comedy channels and stuff. They're
Mm-hmm.
talking about this, and they're even saying, something don't sound right. What's y'all take on it?
What they say we don't
Oh,
sound right about it.
They're saying
they
like
think it was a setup or something.
something like that. That's what if you go to and to me he seemed like one of the realists, even though some of the stuff I don't like what he talks about. And he has a YouTube channel, he has a podcast on, but I think I feel like he's on point. And then there was another comedian, Billy Sorrells. He
Mm.
he was like, this don't sound right, and he was like upset about it. Like he was like he wanted, like, people want answers.
You think allegedly? You think Cat Williams' cousin has something to do with this?
He got arrested. Well, it's
I'm. I,
confirmed. It's confirmed by Fox 13, WREG, WJTV. Tarnell was an
oh, hey Moochie tripping.
employee
I
of
know.
the first Sunday Star, huh?
I'm trying to talk in codes. You know what I mean? Because YouTube. I must forget it, man. I don't think Cat Williams' cousin had nothing to do with this. I think they trying to
I
put
don't
it on
think
him.
so either. I don't think it's no connection.
So do y'all think this is some sort of conspiracy?
I actually think it is. If the last name wasn't Williams, they wouldn't care nothing about this guy.
Exactly.
Okay. I
It's
feel
the
like
last
some,
name.
I mean, it
and
could,
and
we could be 50% right, 50% wrong. You know, I don't know. Oh, you said which one passed? Is Reggie Carroll, the guy with the red uh, cap on?
Who know? I'm not saying it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it. I'm gonna repeat myself. I'm not saying it. We don't know. And rest in peace to
Yeah, they said okay. Don't trip said that they said that the unalived's last name is Williams, and they were roommates. That don't
yeah, I said
necessarily
that
mean.
earlier.
Oh, okay. That don't necessarily mean that.
he had anything to do with it. Somebody
Right,
backstage.
but
Yeah,
that don't mean
I
that
just
they
need more
really related
information.
either.
Oh,
It,
you got somebody at your door.
uh-oh. What's up?
Hey, what's going
Hey,
on?
what's
What up,
going
though?
on?
What up?
Have you been paying attention to the to what's been going on this week? Are you familiar with this story?
I'm a little familiar with it. It was I think Chanel Williams used to run. He used to run security for Cat Williams, his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I know Reggie Carroll. He retired military. He was a good dude. Everybody had nothing but good things to say about him. But I think something went on between these two because I mean, people beef. Even these comedians be beefing when they on tour and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So he could have had beef with this dude or something like that, and it just went sideways.
Well, do you also know that Reggie Carroll used to work for Death Row?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay,
and it's
okay. So you
a
think
lot
it's
of
some
stuff.
conspiracy? You think Suge Knight had something to do with? I mean, where you
No,
going with that?
no,
I don't even
not at
think
Uh,
that.
all.
I
I'm
think it was
not
probably
going there.
it
I'm
probably
being
I'm just
isolated
funny, y'all.
incident.
saying, I'm just
Y'all,
saying
I'm
it
being
might be a
funny. I'm
cover
being
up.
funny.
I'm just saying it might be a cover
Okay.
up as far as
Oh nah.
Moochie be
we're
going with
not
the
gonna
Suge ain't making
ever.
no moves. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't the boss no more.
No, I know.
at
I'm just
all.
joking. I'm just because she tried to put the death row up in there. I was like, what the
I'm just no. I just
He
was saying
did.
he used to work for Death Row. He
He got
did,
a
hell?
background too. He was in the military, but I
and
mean, he ain't no
he's known
pushover,
for fighting.
obviously.
No, he definitely not.
They say
So
Mm.
he's no. That's why they call him the Knockout King. That's
knockout,
why he
yeah,
was
Yeah.
security
yeah.
with the tour. He was
Mm-hmm.
security too.
Mm-hmm.
Some say allegedly, I'm not even alleged because
It,
just being a conspiracy theorist, but some people, these entertainers be getting knocked off because they be owing money to the mob, man.
mm,
And
Mm.
they don't pay up and because
That's a good
I'm
thought.
just saying, bro, like when you don't pay up, a lot of like, allegedly, I believe that's what Michael. No, I ain't gonna even get. I'm not even gonna go
Yeah,
there.
don't
When
even
Michael
go
Jordan
there.
fight, I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna
Don't
chill.
go there.
But
Not on his
but
birthday. Don't go.
No, no, nah, don't do that. I mean,
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna do it to
that.
Michael Jordan.
I,
But
He
I'm
I
gonna
just
have
thought
a
saying.
about that
he
too,
gonna have
but
a fight
I don't
on
I
do
you.
ain't
that,
gonna. Hey,
man.
people, I ain't gonna go there. This ain't my
Mike
channel.
Mike
But
had way Mike was throwing away money. He could spend that. He ain't owe nobody.
that's a
nah,
fact.
that was something else.
That
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 was
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 something.
something
something
else.
else because
But some of these
that's straight
entertainers do be
from.
on money though, and like that OJ, like old girl in the Nicole Simpson. She owes some of that money to them people, and they knocked her off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
She was
So,
a garden too.
huh?
mm-hmm.
She was a garden too. You know the
Yeah,
Oh,
one.
she
for sure.
was.
But she was on
She
her and
was.
the old boy was on that money though.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
know.
You know what I mean? When you owe that money to the mob, they give you multiple chances to pay them back. And when
I know.
you don't do that, they
She
find you
owe
and they
everybody
eliminate
in
you.
town. Look, don't y'all know I know that OJ case backwards and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
Not
OJ
saying
used to
this
be paying her debt for the stuff that come. Yeah, we ain't going
not
down
saying
that
that this brother has to do with that, but
road.
like not saying nothing about giving a ring. You know, the giving a ring has got a case with these guys. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like these people be gambling and can't afford to pay, and they ask people that these billionaires and these doggone mobsters for this money, and know they can't pay them back in time. They don't play with that. So
Gilbert
I'm just
Arenas a
saying
goofball. He always been a
He
damn
is a
that's
goofball.
true.
goofball.
That's
It's
true.
like he a
He
sucker.
he been yes, a soccer goofball, all of that. Yeah.
But I'm
Wow.
praying for his family though, for real, for real.
I ain't
Yeah,
really.
for real.
No, I ain't been praying. I ain't been praying.
No,
I
I'm talking
mean,
about praying for the community. I'm not. I'm just praying for his family. I ain't talking about
Yeah.
Cat Williams because I'm talking about old boy.
I think they're trying to blow
you
it up,
talking
like
about
you said,
the
because the
Reggie
last
Carroll dude?
name.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
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 I
yeah,
They
think
yeah.
so
they
too.
trying to
Oh
blow
yeah,
that up.
Reggie Carroll. Yeah, yeah. Rest in peace. Praying for his
That was
friends and
probably an
family.
isolated incident between them two. It ain't had nothing
Yeah,
to do with Cat Williams.
Yeah,
They
I
just trying
know. I
to
don't
Hey,
like that they trying to
they
do
you
trying to
that.
can't
That's
tell
escalate
me
not
these
cool.
everything.
people got into an altercation
Hmm
and he wasn't there because that's what
hmm
they're saying. That's what's being
Exactly.
said.
Just
He
because
was
he might
nowhere
have
near
rented
there.
the house for the comedians to stay in doesn't mean that he got something to do with it.
Mm-mm.
So yeah,
that
I
scene
need more
that
information before I put it on
I
him.
just want to know why Monique inserted herself into this.
Cause that's what she do.
well, she
That's
is from
what she do.
Baltimore
I'm
though.
sick of Monique.
I
Yeah.
understand that, but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
she a comedian too, so they
Y-
probably ran in the same circles.
Oh
Yep,
yeah, she might know
Yeah,
the
she did mention that.
the guy probably opened up for her many times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she knowing.
This guy from Baltimore, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
then
she
I'll
probably
take it
know him.
back. Am I being too harsh?
Yeah, yeah, I think
I
he
mean,
would
see,
because
bully, it just gets on our nerves. So
a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people,
what it is.
a lot of people, these comedians now, you know what I mean, like who they really weren't really having this brother on tour because the guy was good. You know what I mean? These comedians be so jealous and
They
everything
do.
like that, and then so soon as somebody get deleted or whatever, oh rest in peace, he was a good comedian. Why you ain't get his man no flowers and let him come on tour when the brother was alive?
Exactly.
Well, he was on tour with he's been on tour with
opening up for Katt.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
and
probably like one of the guys who like to warm up, you know,
he was opening up for
crowd
Yeah.
Katt. I can't think of the guy's name right now.
D-Ray.
No, not D-Ray. Dang, I can't think of his name
Who,
now.
DC?
Corey Holcomb.
Oh,
Corey
cool.
Holcomb. Oh, he opened up for him.
He was on. He's done
Hey,
skits
place
with
that,
him, and he was on his
Corey Holcomb be
podcast
funny
too.
as all get out.
And
He do,
Corey
but
cool,
he's
Corey,
man,
saying
but
he a
something
fool,
sounds
but
fishy with it.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say
he's
is,
generic to me.
yeah, I'm gonna say just
I
go
agree.
look at his podcast if y'all want to hear his take on it, because he knew all of the parties that are involved.
I agree. I agree with you, people. I like the brothers podcast. As a comedian, he's funny, but he's one dimensional. That's why
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
never.
he
he is
got
one
one bag,
dimensional.
and that's
I
Yeah,
it.
agree
You
with
know what I
that.
mean?
But I
I
mean, but
It
can't,
just seemed like he don't like
sometimes he's
women to
funny though.
me.
I like Corey Holcomb.
I
he
like
do,
some
but
of the
I
things, but
mean,
he seemed like he don't like women to me.
he was always he. The way I look at it is he was up there when Patrice O'Neal was alive, but he
I
really blew
love
up
Patrice
after.
O'Neal.
Patrice was the original, and he
I still
just
listen go
stepped
back
in
and
his
yeah.
listen
place.
to him on a
That's the same way I
regular basis.
feel about D.L. Hughley. He copied Robert Harrison's style and ran with it after he
I was
died.
listening to Paul
Yep.
Mooney
After he
the other
passed.
night in here cracking up laughing. Listen to Paul Mooney when you high.
What?
Hey,
You will be
Tamika.
What up,
rolling.
Tamika?
The Dan, what's
Hey,
going on,
Tamika.
sis?
Patricia O'Neal was ahead of his time, though.
He
I love
was.
Patrice
Yeah.
O'Neal.
Yeah,
Yeah. To this day, I still listen to
Him
him.
and Robin Harris.
for real. Those two are my favorites.
Yeah.
All right, what else is going on?
So look, publicity stunt or are they caught, y'all?
No,
What's-
this publicity
what's the
stuff.
word?
Let PG talk about this because I think it's a PR stunt.
Pretty girl, the floor is yours, boo.
My baby.
Baby.
I'm sorry. She be giving Muppets.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she do got that face.
Yeah, I just don't understand the psychology. I think she has we all got some form of mental illness, but she got a lot going on because it's every month. Every month is something. Like we can mark it on a calendar, like every month, like what happened to her. Like she just need to, go on a retreat like Martin or something and chill out because she has a lot of soul searching. I think she's dealing with a lot of insecurity in life. And I think that happens a lot when you have a more famous sibling. I think it's harder on that lesser famous sibling. That's just a part of it. That's just a small part because Tamar is a lot, and she is a celebrity in her own right. I just wish she used her talent for good. Well, she's not. I mean, she's using her talent, but that's not what we talk about. We talk about all the other ish.
Right.
But apparently, like we said last week, she posted something on social media. Like I said, it looked like an excerpt from a book or something because it was the way she started off looked crazy. And I guess she was talking about how she was all like, she don't know what happened to her, but something happened, and I don't understand. Whenever I see someone post their tragedy first on social media, that's a red flag to me. Go ahead.
Well, she said she ended up she did go to the hospital, and then she had a doctor come out and make a statement that supposed to have been her doctor, but she could have paid the person. Who knows? I think everything about her is a lie. But apparently, she did lose 4 teeth, and her nose was broken. I mean, what was she high on the cocoa or something
know.
or some high
That's a
edibles?
damn lie. She ain't
And
getting
she
knocked
probably
out.
was on some
Fell
perks
and
or
bust her
something.
face. I just
She
don't
probably was
believe
on
nothing.
some pills or something, allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
allegedly everything I'm saying
allegedly. We don't know these people, but like I said, she probably
Hashtag.
I think she might have passed out and didn't realize what happened. She had a night out. They showed her earlier that night, and she was gallivanting through the club and it was Funky Geneva, and I don't know, something
And
just
she woke
don't
up with her
seem.
legs open and went, oh my God, what you doing in my bed? That's how what she
And
did.
no, I think, but this whole thing, I think it's a I think
Man.
it's a PR stunt because she got a new album dropping. She already a
Ain't
new.
nobody gonna buy it,
That's what
No,
shit.
I'm saying. No,
they got a show getting ready to come out. These two. Did y'all see the?
no, that's
That's
a that's no, that's not a show. That's a something for her new album.
Oh, so is he
This
It's
publicity
like
be
it's
getting
like it's
out of
like a
video?
hand,
little video trying to
man.
promote her album getting ready to drop.
no, she.
Okay, so let me
I
ask
think
y'all
what
this:
Moochie.
is
They
he the
stunting.
love interest in the video
In the
treatment,
video, yeah. When the,
music
Who
video?
talking about the guy on the screen right here?
Yeah,
man,
Mendeecees. That's Yandy's
Um,
husband.
oh my God, man! I saw this, man. Like, let's keep it a buck, man.
I saw the video on her page.
Mandy,
She posted.
this is why. Nobody want to hear this. I know, ladies. Not saying y'all. I know y'all love y'all reality TV shows, but this is poison into this community, man. You know what I mean? Look at it. These
It
people.
is.
Look at it. Before Vince and Muffin Lady, that's what they call her. Sorry, Tamar, but
You
they
called
that's
her
what
a
you.
Muppet?
Yeah, that's what
She
they
do look
call her.
like a Muppet. Yeah.
Think about it. Before they went to a damn reality show. Her and Vince was doing good. We ain't know nothing about their business.
I
You
know,
know
and
what I
she was getting anything she wanted. She had a decent husband from what we saw.
mean?
Moochie, do you got the video?
I can get it.
Cause yeah, Tamika even
Oh,
said
matter of fact, you gotta share it because I'm live on Instagram. I'll
But
let you
yeah,
share
oh,
your
you already
screen.
but
Yeah,
I'll say
okay.
what I gotta say while y'all find the video. But think
just
about
let me
it.
know and
Yeah, give me a
put it
second.
in. Put it in.
Reality shows
I
is
meant
never
to tell
good.
you too. That's why I kept texting you too.
Go ahead,
Reality
Detroit.
shows, okay, reality shows is never good. Think about it. Okay. Man, what's her Mandeezy? This is God name. He, you know what I mean? And Yandy. Man, it
Mhm.
came out to the fact that this woman went all the way to the UK and cheated on this guy. And she
Yeah,
said it was true.
yeah, she did.
You know what I mean? Like
Wasn't
I'm
he
sitting there.
still messing with his baby mother?
No, he
Mario?
wasn't messing with his baby mama.
They
She
was
said she
saying
had.
that.
That's just a cop out for her to be cheating. See, her
Mm.
situation for him to be like, okay, he could cheat. I mean, we gonna drag him because they let us drag these men on these reality shows anyway. But when it came out, this, I ain't got the clip. I don't know. You want to hear this guy talking, but her gay best friend, a stylist, was
Yeah,
sitting
there
there
you go,
telling.
Moochie. If you can see.
He
Is
was
it any
telling all her
music playing?
business.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it on mute.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a sec.
Damn, she cutting all her hair off.
She did that. Remember she
Wait a
did
minute.
that.
Let me start from the
She
beginning.
all she
And she
all
claimed
wait. I don't know what to believe.
this the
As
doctor who
far as
claimed she came out made a statement. Wait a
This
minute.
shit gonna be Tony so bad, bro.
I was recently contacted by Tamar Braxton's team who reported a very traumatic injury. She woke up in a pool full of blood and saw many fractured teeth on her floor. She flew to me immediately within 24 hours. Upon evaluation, I confirmed that she did, in fact, have several fractured teeth. She even had an avulsed tooth, which is a tooth that's come completely out of the socket. She also appeared to have a fractured septum. We were able to perform immediate oral surgery on her, and we were able to stabilize her for now as she continues to heal. However, she will require several appointments to get her fully to her original smile. We also recommended that Tamar immediately see a medical doctor to evaluate, which appeared to be the deviated septum, broken septum. And upon their evaluation, they determined that she did, in fact, have a fractured nose. As far as the cause, the medical team ruled out seizure, ruled out stroke, and the only thing left that it could possibly be is somnambulism, which is sleepwalking. Oftentimes, in cases of sleepwalking, the person has no memory or recollection of what they've done. They're able to walk, they're able to move, they can even injure themselves, and then they do not remember the next day. That appears to be our best guess right now, as we're still trying to figure out how something like this occurred. And although Tamar's situation is rare, this is a great learning opportunity that if this ever does happen to you, if you find yourself in a situation with an evulse tooth, you should pick up your tooth by the crown, not the root. Touching the tooth by the root.
Okay, well, I don't know.
That's the
And
craziest
Yeah,
thing I've
exactly.
ever seen in my
Just
life.
the music video. I don't want to play the music. Y'all can keep talking while it's playing.
I'm
And
gonna
so
say
just to
this.
play with Mendeecees, this is
So that's her love interest in the video.
That's weird.
yeah, because she said here, my real life heartbreak album, story and movie, starring my friend Mendeecees. The new EP, Heartbreak Renegade, available on September 19th.
Like
Retrograde.
clout chasing. This sound like clout
Yeah, so
chasing
she
at
made
its
all
at
of
its
this
highest.
all this part up with Mendeecees. This is for the now her teeth thing. What y'all think about that doctor
I
coming out
think it
being
could be right, or she could have just been.
Could you
We just
look?
saw footage when
Anybody?
she was
People
out
just
there. She was out in the club having fun. She could have came home drunk,
Yep.
fell down,
Yeah.
busted her face on something, and didn't remember what happened. And it's
There
just
you
too
go.
embarrassed to say what really happened. You know what I mean? They not gonna fess up. A lot of them they not gonna fess up because they want to look a certain way in the public image. So it is what it is,
Yeah.
man. It sound fugazi
I'm
to me.
glad. I'm glad Paperboy up here because people ain't gonna keep a bug with these reality mid stars. I don't call them stars. I call them mid because
yeah,
this is ridiculous.
right,
You should
very
say off
mid.
the. You should. You got I don't know about how the voice sound or not, but you know what I mean. You had a voice. I mean, nobody gonna say this, but she single handedly probably destroyed the real. She was on a popular talk show on Fox, and she beefed with these ladies. And now, guess what? It's golf TV. If she would have just kept it P, and everybody could have got that bread, and they would be still on TV right now because she was the person. She was a star of that show, and then when she left, it went downhill.
Mm.
You know, I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
remember
I
that show,
mean
The
she's
Real. She a headache.
Well,
she's the
apparently that was
problem. I think on every scenario, I think she's the problem. But what y'all think?
Can,
I think
she
I
is a
think she's
she
a
headache.
was
cloud
a bit
chaser
much.
extraordinaire. That's what I think.
Yes, exactly.
That's most reality stars. You're a cloud chaser. Number one, most I'm gonna say 90%. Nah, I'm gonna go. Nah, 95% of reality stars are clout chasers, especially the ones that's doing these type of things. And you getting famous off of you getting secondary famous. You getting famous off of somebody that you know. For real, for real. Whether it be family, nepotism,
Mm.
whether it be you was married to him, whether it be that's that right there is just it's a parasitical relationship. You a parasite. You
Yeah.
living off of somebody else's fame. Even if you're trying to
No.
do it, even if you're trying to do it yourself and it's not working out, you're still living off of somebody else's fame because you know them. Nah, it's just wrong, man. She know what she doing. It don't
Yeah.
sound right
And
because it ain't right.
nobody in the family checks her. You know,
Only her mother has checked her before, but
her mother part of the problem too.
I was just getting ready to say.
Her
And
mother.
then on
Her
top of
mother.
that, if it is true, nobody's gonna believe you because of so much BS that you put out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
the boy who cried wolf.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, because of all the other stuff she said. Let's say this is really true. She really had a medical emergency. Something happened to her. We don't wish nothing bad for the lady. But what if it is true? But she has lied so many times. Like you said, I'm agree. You know, I'm just adding on to what you said. She's lied so many times. Little boy that cried wolf. Now here come the wolf. Now don't nobody believe her. Because I still don't really believe it. I still think all this is phony in some kind of way.
How
Okay.
many?
Well, I wanna. I wanna.
And
I wanna.
karma, like all in said karma.
Have y'all watched when Yandy was on Love and Hip Hop in the beginning? When the year that Mendeecees, both of his baby mothers came on that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know she had some goons in the audience, some girl goons?
Yeah.
Who's to say that might not have happened? I'm just speculating now.
But why? Just because Mendeecees is Tamar's love interest, or like
no, but I'm just saying they had a. This is how everything went down. They were at the club, and then everybody was like, "Hey, let's go back to my house," and then that's what happened. I think she passed out though. I honestly think she passed out, and she wanted to make more of it.
Nobody in these comments is feeling no kind of sorry for Tamar. As I'm reading these comments, everybody say, "I can't stand her. I hate her."
Who gives
It's hard. I like Yandy better. That's what she said.
Man, Yandy's a clown.
She a liar. But
yeah, she's a liar
exactly.
too.
She a clout chaser too.
Yeah, she is too. I know.
I can't stand. I don't like I don't watch reality TV or whatever because it's fake and mostly like Paperboy said, 95% of y'all people y'all watch on them reality shows are clout chasers, including these dudes too.
I stopped
Clout
watching
chasers.
years ago, but
Exactly.
did pique my interest. I'm not gonna lie, because
Well, yeah, it's
of
just
who
Tamar
was
thing.
involved,
I just said
and it seemed like every couple of months you hearing about these three.
This is worse than rap.
Especially these two down below. They was just in some drama a couple of weeks ago.
The cloud chasing sales. You know what I mean? I forgot he from Detroit too. The guy who owns Zeus Network. This dude, his dad is a pastor, by the way, so you already know how some of these pastors get down.
yeah,
They
you know.
borderline scammers.
Right.
This dude said the company now is the equity in that damn company is $1 billion. I
Yeah.
could believe it because that toxic stuff that people like to watch.
I
They
don't
love
watch
watching
it.
that type of stuff. I'm just being honest. People review these.
People
But
be watching it. That's why it's
it's
still
big,
on.
it's
It's still
bigger than
on for a
scripted
reason.
television.
Exactly.
It's bigger than scripted television. You know, so they make more. That's why all our scripted shows that we might like, they get canceled. The reality
Because of them shows.
Reality shows don't get, very rarely they get canceled.
I feel like this is nothing but destruction to the black community.
Thank you. I was
It
about to
is,
say
it
that.
is, but they don't care.
Tamar ain't no better.
As far as the relationships,
They
as
only
far as
get
the
thirsty
relationship-
people. That's why they only get thirsty people on these shows. They get people that's on they get celebrity that's on their way down. They're on the down slope. Or you get like a C or B celebrity. You're not getting no A's.
Exactly.
That ain't happening.
Very
so,
few.
very few. They might make an appearance for a friend or something like that. Make an appearance.
Right.
But they not going to be on the
show.
show. For real.
I
So,
feel like every married couple that goes
shows
on here, their relationship ends up being just a mess.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hate to say this the scrappy situation. He on there acting a fool. All these damn kids.
He getting chicks
getting all these different women pregnant. That leave these kids, these Gen Zs look at this.
Just making our community.
And then you got your mom on there, Mama D.
And you got your mom who used to be a former pimp. Then let's not get on the what's that joint that come on with
pimp
the
and the drug dealing, right?
With the chick with the Nene chick or whatever like that. What's
Housewife.
All these wives, none of them really are wives like that. They be clout checks. You have Scottie Pippen, doggone ex-wife on there, and people be loving these shows talking about. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna keep it about people like, oh, black man, they toxic. But you look what y'all watching on TV. You watching nothing but toxic women, toxic men with 18 baby daddies. You got Ray J on here being toxic online and a bunch of clout chasing.
I don't never want to talk about him no more. He's a.
But this is what going on. Then you see these kids at school instead of sitting there reading, they sitting on a Zeus network. Their mamas are sitting there smoking weed and watching that stuff, not paying attention to their kids, and then the women think they can sit there and get a BBL and be on these shows. Man,
look,
it's some responsibility on that too. Like, stop watching these shows.
Detroit is preaching tonight. Okay. Church, tabernacle.
I do think these shows is like bad for the community. At first, don't get me wrong. At first, I was really watching them, and then I was like, all they doing is showing us in a bad light.
Exactly, making all these white people money.
And it's making all of these other people think that everybody's like that.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. they already think negative of us
This is
anyway.
true.
So yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
but
give
I
them
mean, but
Mona
why would
Scott
you
did it too.
perpetuate
why
that?
would you give them more?
Why would
Yeah,
you
no,
feed
I
into it?
agree.
You feel me?
I
Why
agree.
would you go out there and put yourself out there like that? That's how you know these are trash people. They
Mm-hmm.
don't care about nothing else but being famous. Because
Right.
the only reason why they're on it is because they really wanted to be famous, but they're not. Their
Right.
boyfriend or their wife or their husband or cousin or whoever, that's who's famous, and they eating off. Like I said, they parasites. Even if it's not that, you parasitical because you're feeding off of what he just said. You're feeding off of society.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You making it bad for your community. You're feeding
Yep.
off of that. You know what it's doing. I know you know what it's doing, but you don't care because it's a check. That's like a
This is
lot of
the
these
new.
rappers too. A
Mhm.
lot of rappers don't care. It's deeper than just that. You know what I mean? When it comes to what we're talking about right now, it's deeper than just reality TV. But that's
Yep,
just
this
one
is the new
factor.
drug. The reality TV is the new drugs. To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
back in the 80s and 90s, that you talk about the Coke era. This is what this doing, and we got grown people, you know what I mean, millenniums and baby boomers that sitting there watching this stuff, and they letting their kids watch this stuff, and then wonder why their kids come back with bad
Mm-hmm.
grades because you watching this filth.
But it's generational. It happens. These the same chicks that was looking at their mom and their grandma watch the stories, and now they out here trying to live like they in the stories. They think they
Yep,
these chicks out in the stories. You
Mm-hmm.
trying to make your life like it's a soap opera.
yep,
That's crazy.
No, it's television. I know what I'm watching when I watch television. When I turn turn it
Yeah,
off,
you
yeah, when
not
I
slow.
turn it
You
off,
know.
I'm going to back to my regular life. I'm not
yep.
trying to be those people on there on the show or act like those people.
And,
You
But
know, they
and
just
then
you're
made to do
not like the people that we was just talking about. There's a lot of people like that. This is a religion to them. They watch all the shows,
that.
just like we
and
watch
then,
Power
mhm.
or we watch other shows like series. This is their series, and they
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, I got a girlfriend. That's all she watches. Is on she'll when I ask her, "Oh, you watch this show? You watch Mary Kingston?" She don't know about no show, and she's still
And
my
then
homegirl. But her and I can't talk television together. We just talk other stuff. You know,
and
we
then
can't
and the
talk.
crazy thing, and the not for my bad for cutting you off, Inga, but and the crazy thing is you got people now. These I ain't saying these are horrible people. They, you know what I mean, they clout chasing. They gonna have to learn when they get older. They gonna have to see this stuff on TV. That's on them. But you got people who watches this, then get on their IG, harass these people, and get mad when they get blocked. Like, bruh, this is not real life. Leave
Oh
these people
yeah,
alone. Like, why are you harassing you? Then you go on to Scrappy's his kids IG and harassing this girl. This is a girl.
yeah.
She can't control none of her daddy do on what I don't know what Love and Hip Hop come. I don't even know what season they on, but she can't control what her daddy do. Leave these people kids alone. How about leave them alone? This is not real life.
That's going on with the older daughter, right?
Yeah, her older daughter, like they keep harassing Scrappy's his daughter with that because I don't know what's going on. I don't know the storyline, but this girl is in college. She don't know what her daddy and her mama is doing. Leave the kids up out of here, man.
Hmm.
You start messing with
Coming
people kids.
together.
That's fight. I always was taught leave. Don't speak on nobody's kids.
Hmm.
No matter if I don't like nobody or not, I'm not gonna talk about nobody's kids because I
No,
don't want
I
nobody
don't
talking
need.
Yeah,
about
I
my
feel
Feel like
like
city
that's
that's
neither.
off
parents.
limits.
I think you're talking about somebody's parents, their spouses,
Yeah,
and their kids. No, you don't do that. That's you. Yeah,
that's dirty, man. I don't like
yeah,
seeing people
yeah.
talk about other people's
Hands
kids.
and
That's
feet
not.
might be on you for talking
Oh,
about
for
people.
sure.
So this is
That's
the
a
end of an
violation.
era. They talking about Funk Master Flex announces his Hot 97 show is ending after
Cloud
nearly
chase.
33 years.
He's a big cloud.
That's a lie.
Bye.
Yeah, yo,
What?
how you make it? This didn't even last a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
yeah.
didn't even
He was
last
just
a
doing that
day.
to mess with everybody. He's
Yeah.
changing the time slot. So his normal time, he said that's the end of an era. He moved it to other time because they fired DJ Enough.
Yeah. He made them fire DJ enough too. Little crybaby stuff, man.
Look at this. If this only happened 10 years ago, a lot of us would have had a chance at a career. Definitely gonna miss the OG though. Wow.
For real.
Dang.
It's another one that I saw too. No more loud talking with the annoying ass voice. No more sloppy cuts and bad mixing and repetitive trash songs. He put
Exactly.
Dang.
bombs on. I say this is the best news I ever heard in my life. Ha ha ha. DJ
Damn.
Scratch is
You get
always
tired of
best.
hearing that dude, man.
And you are
Who's that?
damn.
Funk
P Rock.
Flex.
The
That's
P Rock said I love P Rock. That's my
Yeah, P
guy.
Rock.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. I am gonna put a little respect on Funk's, name, because growing up, mixtapes, like I got a lot of fond memories. It's just over the years he's become very annoying and problematic. I was mad because me and my husband spent a good little coin on this rooftop party and he was DJing and it was trash as I don't know what, and I was pissed off.
But Tamika said I can't stand him in the comments.
Growing up as a kid, you appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? But the past 20-something years, it's time to go. He could go.
I think
Well, he's not going nowhere. He
I know.
He just took the time slot. So y'all up in New York, y'all gonna he said
He
gonna be on
need to be gone though. I'm tired of he talking over tracks and every
Yeah.
5 seconds. Like, come on, bro. You old man. Come on, man. You old den.
This is what DJ Nuff was he was fired. It was two DJs fired instead of him after he made that statement. And I don't know how. Come on, man. It's you don't 30-something years. Give somebody else a chance.
He ain't that type of dude.
Why don't he just retire, man?
To him anymore anyway. I feel like he's too old to be doing it now.
Well,
he about 60 years
Trust
old.
me, he with them people. I always start flexing with them people. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm the type of person I read people, and he always just kind of rub me the wrong way.
Why they get rid of Enough and keep Flex?
Yeah.
Budget.
Budget. His name don't really mean it. Don't ring bells like that no more. I mean, for old heads, but even us, we don't really care.
It was a money thing, booby. Get rid of both old OGs.
Yeah.
Up there.
If it's about money, get rid of him. He can go do his podcast or whatever he do and get some new talent in there.
Yeah, DJ Nuff Nancy is okay. He DJs.
They got rid of him and DJ Scratch.
No, I think they said
that's
DJ
who
Camelo.
You don't need. What?
They got rid of DJ Camelo.
DJ Scratch.
They demoted him.
Bro, hold up. They got rid of DJ Scratch.
Which DJ Scratch? You talking about the one that scratched for
EPMD? DJ Scratch?
That's what they. Well, maybe I.
They tripping. They definitely should have got rid of Flex before they got rid of him.
They got rid of the Puerto Rican dude. What's the guy name? DJ Camelo. Heavy hitters.
Only time I listen to Funk Flex if he's doing shows with Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out. I always thought Flex should go to the Rock the Bells. That's how I feel too. I
can see him on Rock the Bells
now. He needs to go to an oldie station
in the car. Listen to Rock the Bells.
Yeah,
that's how it works. And I can see him on that. I can see him on that.
He wants to be an OGYN. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Always.
He's been trying to. Once he did the BBL, not the BBL. Did he have some kind of BBL? He did have a tummy tuck. He had like no suction.
He did a BBL on the stomach.
Yeah, he did a BBL on his stomach.
But you gotta think about it.
Pack or something, but I know he got.
Moochie, let's go way back.
This was during the pandemic.
Remember Moochie? They said back in the day he laid hands on his wife back in the day.
Yeah, he was doing. He was another goofball.
Yeah, he gave her a 1-2 punch. They said.
If you look at the legacy of Hot 97, they really ain't been up like that though. They barely hanging in there. To be honest,
barely hanging in there. Yeah,
that's why I feel like Flex has something to do with those firings. He gives me Sam Jack's character in Django. Like he gives. I'm gonna do
yes, master.
Dang, that's Django.
He do. He give off he give off that goofy energy.
I agree with y'all. I'm just saying that was just funny. I agree with y'all. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he ain't had them people fired. I agree. Cause he seemed like a snake snake in the grass
Yeah.
nigga anyway. You know,
Never
so
been a flex fan. I never mixtapes, none of this stuff. I ain't never
Before
really liked it.
before before you go to the next thing, they better watch out, man. This change is gonna mess
but,
around. Streamers gonna be the new DJ. How the way it's going
but
right now.
I already
Mm-hmm.
see it
I want to say,
already. It's
Booby, I
changing
want
and he knows
Booby, I
it.
want to say back in the
Yeah.
day in New York when people was New Yorkers was going to the tunnel, he was running the tunnel up there at that time.
But I
Yes,
wasn't
that was
listening to
his
him. I was
heyday.
back then. I was listening to like SNS and Tony Touch and all them. I wasn't listening to no daggone flex.
Oh, you was never even going way
No, I
back.
was never a flex fan. Tony Touch, SNS, when Clue and them dropped out and Who Kid and all them. I was listening to
Yeah, I
everybody
like
else, but him.
I
I
was
can't
rocking
even
with
say that. I can't say that because when I drove the bus before they started cracking down on us, when I first started, I used to work late. He used to be up there with me until I get off. And I used to listen to it. Sometimes I used to be like, come on, man, just play the music. Stop blowing these bombs and stopping the record and starting it and all of that other nonsense. Just play it.
I'm
Exactly.
more of a
Going back, starting it over, all crazy stuff.
rest in peace to K Slay, because that's one of the drama king.
Mm-hmm. K Slay, Mr. C, all them. I ain't listen to.
Rest in peace to Mr. C.
I listened to Mr. C. I
And you
did
know who
because
else?
look,
Fat Man
I ain't caring nothing about what he
Rest
did
in
in the
peace to Fat
private
Man
life.
Stew.
Mr. C was good. I like Mr. C.
K
I
Slay
do
was
like
good, man. He gave everybody an opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like Mr. C.
I just
all
feel
the
like
other
right now,
all the other city did, and I went down with that stuff.
I want
The
to touch on
biggest thing I
something.
like from Flum Flex wasn't even him. And that's one thing I got in my playlist. That joint we had with Black Thought and Method Man. That's it. I run
Oh
that
yeah.
every once in a while. I'll just run that. I had
Yeah,
that
you up in
on my
these
playlist.
comments talking about
he
F
just Black
F
Thought
flex.
just
I ain't
dropped
can't
something
never
else
stand him.
on I can't remember whose station it was, but I it's like a 10-minute freestyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
And
pick it
that
back with
Yeah, I like
I
K
don't
Slay
know.
too. Recipe.
Will I Am is right. I don't care what nobody says. He is better than Jay-Z. To me, Jay-Z recycled all of Biggie's lyrics.
I think
He
Will.i.am basically saying
recycled all of
he's
Biggie's
a
lyrics.
better
Black
lyricist.
Thought is a better lyricist.
Oh
Than
yeah, for sure. That's hands down.
It's a lot, but you do know
Better lyricist,
it's a
yes.
lot of lyricists that's better than Jay and
Yeah,
better than
Earl
Nas, but
Monk,
they don't get the credit that they deserve though, because they
Exactly.
not big as them.
Yeah, but Nas
Lyrically,
is a modest person. Jay-Z, I don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah, I like Jay-Z. I do like Jay-Z, but
Oh yeah.
I know, but there's real lyricists that's better than him.
I
And
feel
it's
like
not
he's
Put it
it's not
like
overrated.
this.
bad
Everybody
thing,
say
but-
Jay-Z don't write. If Jay-Z was against Black, if they put them up against each other in the verses, you know what I mean? And they not a verses like they doing their songs. If they was going head to head in
Like
a
a
battle,
battle?
Black
Like a
Thought would
battle?
demolish him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course.
But what
No
about
question.
but if it was a freestyle battle, I
Mm-hmm.
think Eminem would get both of them because Eminem that's what he do. You see what I'm saying? Like
He's gonna have some problems out of Thought though.
he
I
is though,
Tell
but
you that right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna have
I
problems.
agree with
Black
you, but
Dog on another
I
level.
agree
Black
with you. But
Dog on
Eminem is
another level.
a tough task though because he come from that cloth. He was a battle rapper.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference when you on records, but when you actually in the ring and he does that though. Like you hear
Mm-hmm.
Eminem freestyle. Him and
Yeah,
I mean
they both do.
no for
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, look, I still rock Jay. I was listening to Jay-Z in here the other day. We was rocking all the songs. I still go back. Reasonable Doubt is my favorite album by
Oh yeah.
Jay-Z. Yeah.
It's nothing to take away from
Yeah,
Jay at all. It's not
I'm
saying that he's worse
saying,
than.
but,
I'm just saying that if it was head to head,
like
he wouldn't
real
have a chance. I'm sorry.
yeah.
another person that would get Jay-Z and Nas to me a run for their money is Lupe.
Oh yeah,
Lupe is
easily.
Yeah,
different.
he's
That's
good.
my
Yeah.
dude right there.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's underrated too. He's not.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
People sleep
There's
on
a
him
lot
too.
of people. Just because Jay-Z has maybe sold the more albums and all of that, that doesn't mean he's the best MC ever. You know what I'm saying? So
Lupe
I
don't. He
think
don't
people
even be
want record
trying.
sales and all that stuff. If
Yeah,
you go
Lupe
on
don't
that,
try.
He
yeah,
don't
he's
try.
dope.
Lupe put stuff out. If he put it out, it's going to blow. But he don't even be trying because he's not a limelight type of dude. So he in the cut. He be teaching. He's in college. He's a professor. He be teaching classes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
Jay-Z
you got
is
time for
Yeah.
that?
commercial and more.
Huh?
Yeah, he's about that life in terms of the the Illuminati. But yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. Hashtag we don't know these people. So it's all legend.
But before
It's
you go,
all
like
legend.
what PG was saying was it's too late now for them. But what they should have did is find the younger people and then just like let the older people just either go to one of them the 80s. Well, I don't want to be disrespectful like the 80s
No,
and 90s
Rocky Bells
station.
is a great station. Oh,
Yeah, just
yeah.
go to that
Yup.
station
I rock
and
that
just
all day long.
and
Rocky
just let like the usher into the new crowd. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it was too. You got most of these crowds that they need is doing podcasts. Like no disrespect, but Joe Budden could have eased on doing the morning show. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Joe
Well,
Budden used to be on Hot 97 too.
he could have been competing with the Breakfast Club. You put a nice little talking a woman like a
But you don't make Joe Budden do better financially what he doing right now than he
no,
used
he
to
could
do.
have did both. He used to do the morning show,
He did. I
but
know. He used to do the morning show up
you
there.
need somebody that can go against the Breakfast Club, and he can with his cast. You
Right.
get a
It's
nice
about
little
to be
woman. You
done
get a
too.
nice woman that's not scared.
Well, because right now they can't. Rosenberg, which I can't stand him.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely can't go up against the Breakfast Club.
No, he not. That's
Mm-mm.
not what they need.
And that other
Nah, this
girl on
dude,
there, Laura, whatever her name is,
these
they
people
just
need to give up. They need to stop trying to stay around forever, like
Yeah,
Larry King or Howard Stern. Stop. You trying to be 80 years old still on the air? Come on, man. Just
well, even
pack
if
good
it
you
up,
know,
God.
bro.
something. Well, wait a minute. No, even if you are older, you still got to be entertaining though.
You got
Howard
to be
Stern and them is
entertaining, but
still
you
all
also got to
entertaining. I
move
don't
on.
listen to him,
Like
but I mean, but he's
after a
still
while, it gets stagnated. You know what I mean? You got to
Yeah,
elevate,
you
and then
got
it's the same
yeah.
thing.
You got to
I
let
don't
other
have a
people
problem
come in
with
there.
some grown people be on the radio, but I'm saying
They
that
are.
they just
They
gotta
need
be
enough.
entertaining though. You gotta keep me
No,
laughing.
you.
You gotta
I
keep me
disagree
entertained.
with you on that. I agree with Paperboy. You got to go, man. Do something else. This was problem in corporate America now. That's what's problem with everything. If
You're
you think
not even
about the what
elevating. Like you still
you
talking like you was
exactly
the same. You the same dude. You ain't changed. And I mean that's a good thing. At the same time, I mean you got to be you at the same. That's you. That's your personality. But you have to evolve, and there's no
exactly.
evolution. It's the same
Let me
show.
Well,
let
you
me
can
let
stay
me.
on radio, but you don't have to stay on the radio stations that
No,
is
but
for
evolve your
younger
channel.
people. Go on
Evolve your
to
stations.
yeah, they got the what you call it, the
He need to go
stations
to an
for the
oldie
adult
station.
contemporary, which is
Go to the 90s when
Yeah,
they play
man.
80s and 90s on music.
You a
yeah,
Early
that's
classic.
what,
You need to
yes.
be
'Cause,
2000s.
I
doing
mean, okay,
classics.
so maybe y'all was misunderstanding me. I thought y'all, or maybe I'm misunderstanding y'all. I said that way because I thought you saying they shouldn't even just be on radio. Period.
No. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying
Oh,
you have
okay,
to.
okay, but
You
so they can
can't be
still
doing.
be
No.
on.
If you're gonna
They got
be a
stations
Howard
for
Stern or
you.
somebody like that, you have
You
to
go on
elevate.
Radio One or one of them
And
XM stations. They can play the contemporary. I mean the urban.
mhm.
The urban,
XM or
Yeah, that's
something
what
like that. Anything. Something. Do
the
something,
classic
bro.
R&B stations.
you
Forget
you
Yeah.
about
keep
Warehouse.
if you don't move, you can't you're stagnant. You don't get nobody, a young man or a woman to come up in there and to get a job because you've been
No,
there for 40
but a
years.
station like I had 97, they should be catering to from 18 to
35.
35. After you past
Mhm.
35, you're going into the stations that that freaking listen to. The old school
That's what
playing the old
if
school
you
R&B. So I just
mm.
said so I think flex need to be flexed on out of there too.
Can I ask
Mm-hmm.
y'all lady, can I ask y'all a
Not
question?
just enough, get rid of flex too. Get rid of Ebro
Mhm.
Him too.
and
Let me ask y'all.
Rosenberg and Laura
Mhm.
Styles. Get rid of all of them.
Ain't you
Yeah.
think that's what they doing now to what they when they talk about TV?
No, they're
Ain't
not
they?
gonna give it to Ebro because they gotta have somebody to bring the people in.
No, he ain't
Ebro.
bringing no people in. He the reason why it was Hot 97 why they had nine.
Well, the only reason why I
Mhm.
said that I'm not a fan of Ebro, only because he's more recognizable face other
Yeah.
than some of these other people. They got to get somebody who can draw somebody in there. to draw
That's
audience.
their fault though. They never gave it a chance. They had the people
I
like the
think they
envies
are
and
going
stuff
to get
like
other
that.
people. I think what you said, Detroit, is right. Streaming is taking over. They're going to
Yeah.
Streaming has
end up
taken
getting one
over.
of these young streamers, and they're going to test them out, because if they could do a live for a certain amount of hours or whatever the case may be, they can probably conduct
I
themselves on
never
the
even listened
radio
to the
too.
regular radio, so yeah,
The-
streaming
I
is
haven't
where
been
it is
listening
when
to
it
it
comes to
either.
music.
if you think about somebody like a Casanet or somebody like a DDG, they got a way bigger fan base as anybody on Hot 97 right now, or in the Breakfast Club because they got the kids. The
Mhm.
kids
Right.
they got
Times
Yeah.
are changing now. People
Yeah.
don't.
yeah.
Who wants to listen to the radio if you're gonna play the same 5 records with the same
First,
5
yeah,
artists?
with 15 minutes of commercials. I go
Yeah.
right on my phone and listen to music song after song with no commercials.
And I
And
don't
people
gotta hear
always
you talking and starting it over and putting a whole bunch of bombs and all that
And that's
other
why they end up
Yeah,
calling these people
exactly.
gatekeepers, because you don't want nobody to
yeah.
come over and take over. You don't want
A whole bunch of
the
bombs.
regime change. You want to keep going on, but they don't realize that it's not the same as the back in the day. You can't do like Donnie Simpson and all them other people was doing. We didn't have the internet back then. Now they got the
Oh yeah,
internet,
we didn't have a choice
bro.
back then.
Like
Then
we
they
ain't
got to
have a choice
change.
but to like, come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Now I agree with that. You got to evolve. You got to
It's time to
evolve.
And,
move on.
and
Like,
Moochie,
Yeah.
you know what I learned when people say you already know we all country crazy. You know what they say? Well, you got to make the video shorter because people attention spans, you
Yeah.
know, that is straight up cap. What I learned from with these streamers be streaming for 18, 20 hours,
Exactly.
and these kids, they be in there donating and everything. You know what it
yeah.
is? I'm not dissing nobody. I hope nobody don't take this the wrong way. People will sit there and on
Ex-
YouTube, people they will watch
Yes.
you if you're not boring.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You have to make it
So
entertaining.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
yeah. So I'm gonna
It
go
don't
5
matter what
hours.
time you come on. If you come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, people will come on your stream and donate you with you, and they don't care. It could be 6 hours if that's what you want to do.
Mhm.
It'd be 6 hours, and they'll
Mhm.
still be in the chat talking to you. But you
Yep.
can't be boring, and you
That's it.
can't have a bad attitude.
Mm-mm.
Right. And yeah,
Okay.
right.
What's
And
up,
bashing
Pocket
people.
Full of Dineros? He said familiarity and consistency doesn't expire. It's another thing for the old guard to pass the torch, but they want to work and still good at it. Good at it. Let them work. I feel like he's not okay. He has been giving other DJs a
Mhm.
chance to come on the station because he has a TikTok page and he does something called Mix Tuesday or something, and
Mhm.
lets the DJ shine, let them do their thing. He lets people come on and freestyle and all of that.
Mhm.
Maybe he's revamping the show where he's gonna be more of a host where we're not seeing him and he's ushering in new people. If he goes at it at that way, then I would enjoy it.
I
Uh,
don't know. He's just
I
a
just I
selfish
I
guy.
don't know
He
about
seems
that
selfish
much.
to me.
If he's passing the torch, I'm with you on that, Moochie.
I
If
just
he's
don't
showing
believe he
the effort
will.
that he is passing the torch, and in a couple years we see the
He probably make real good money. He ain't
I
gonna
mean,
do nothing.
nah, but that's
Right,
the
he ain't
thing.
passing no
He can
torch.
make money, but he's not going. It's not going to be what it was. Like he just said, we
Right.
got podcasters, we got internet, we have streamers, we got all types of people taking away from all of that money that you used to get.
Mhm.
Okay, they dropping albums. They online dropping albums. They on there just reviewing albums. All of that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
they doing the same thing that you doing. They got a bigger fan base, like he just said, and they
Mhm.
donating. They sitting there for hours and hours, just like people would do if they was listening to the radio. So
Yep.
Mhm.
it's time.
Mhm.
It's a change. It's a changing of the guard, man.
That's
I
true.
get what he was just saying, but dude, it's that's old school ways, and they still using old school tactics.
Yep, that's what they used
Mhm.
to do. And I'm gonna let you come on my platform and DJ, but if this person end up leveling up, I don't want you taking my spot. He'll let you come on there, but he don't want you taking his spot.
It might be if it's a passing of the guard situation where he's mentoring people or something like. I won't say mentoring, just giving people the light so they can get
They
recognition.
can do that on their own, like Favorite Boy do that. They don't need his platform. They can go ahead and get
I,
a DJ on Twitch right now
It's
and
the other way
get
I
that
was getting
around.
ready
family.
to
These
say that
DJs
next.
need them. They don't need the DJs no more.
My son be
It's
on
I
not the
feel
Twitch
like a
and he
same.
be
lot of
watching
stuff
all
has
them DJs
changed
on
since
there.
the pandemic, because when the pandemic started, that's how a lot of people started DJing on like YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah.
other streaming services.
Let's be
So
honest.
When my
I
son
feel
No,
got
like
on, they start
I feel like
doing music
I feel
on
like
Twitch.
it has changed, and people don't want to listen to the radio anymore.
Mhm.
And nobody
Especially if you
listen to
got
no
somebody
radio.
streaming or somebody that's DJing, and you're not getting no
People
commercials.
listen to the radio, but they not listening to it the same way. If they was
No,
listening to it the same way, you wouldn't have had the rise of Pandora and Spotify and
Right,
all these
right,
other things.
right,
I mean,
right,
that's
right.
that's the new wave. It's
Yeah,
not the same no more.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Okay,
people
so
listen to it in
mhm.
their car if they don't have,
yeah,
another
sometimes you
way to
don't have
listen.
a choice.
You don't have a choice. Depends on your
Yeah.
situation. So, but it's so we never gonna get rid of radio, but they just got
Oh
to
yeah,
make
you got a
it
choice because Sirius now they when you buy a new whip, they give you a whole nother a year of free content
Yep.
on there. You ain't
Yeah,
got to pay
yeah,
Exactly.
you
for
do
it.
Yep.
get it for a year. Yeah.
Okay, so Gemini Don said, "I laugh at the flex. Hey, I don't hate flex. I feel like it's time. Like right now,
You
it's
had
my
your run, bro.
chance. Let your
He
run.
seemed like a clown anyway.
30-something years. Come
But I don't
on.
like his character. Cause I ain't never like how he used to dog and Tupac
Hey,
real
I
bad.
know.
See,
I ain't know. I'm not no flex hater.
I
I
never
just
liked I
don't.
never
He always been annoying to me, and I just never. I just didn't
You
listen
know
to
why
him.
he
This is
called
it.
Tupac though? That's the whole thing with Stretch. It's it,
mm-hmm.
it's
Hmm.
that
I
situation with
know,
Stretch.
I
And
know.
Stretch is
Biggie,
from
I
and
Queens
don't,
too,
Biggie,
by the
I
way.
don't like his character. So
and Biggie
He-
too. I'm like this.
yeah,
Why you ain't say
yeah,
why he
yeah.
didn't say
He's
that to
Biggie
his
fan.
face? With you had he had every opportunity to go to Tupac and tell him how he feel. Don't wait till the man is dead and then
That's
say what
right.
you want to say. You ain't gonna
You
get no
gonna kick
brownie
him
points for
down while he's
that.
dead.
That make you a coward when you do that. That make you weak.
Yeah,
You
I
had
Yeah.
always
every
thought he was a
opportunity.
clown. I always thought he was a bozo. I don't care how good of a DJ is. I just
The
never liked.
only other time, that's why I said I can't say that. Like when like I said, I told y'all how I was listening to Flex. The
Yeah,
only
Mm.
you ain't no
time I
choice if
listen
you're on
to
your
the radio
bus.
is sports. Yeah, see, radio has changed. Most of us now listen to we listen to I listen to y'all content creators. I play YouTube in my car a lot now when I'm
Right.
driving.
Hmm.
And I'm being honest,
That's what
especially
it's
if I know
about.
my people's on. All right,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take
Podcast
y'all with
game.
me, especially if I was watching and I had to leave and it's a good topic. Yeah, y'all are coming with me in the car.
Mhm. Exactly.
It's facts.
Mhm, I do the same.
My nephew had put me onto some of these streamers with DDG and Casa. Now I looked at that stuff. I said these more entertaining than some of the
Look,
movies and
sound like
TV
to me.
shows on.
Yeah.
Uh-uh. This is Tamika's voice. I'm not a hater. I'm not a phony. I don't like them, and I don't give a damn.
That's right.
Hmm.
I don't give
Yeah.
a
That
damn.
was a good. That
I
was
don't
a
give
good.
a damn.
That's Tamika though.
She
That's
been
what
saying
that's
this whole
That's
time we've been talking about him. She said F him. She can't stand him.
it.
And I'm back listening to my albums now.
But now
So
that I
I
find
done
out
got another record player.
two people
I
lost
pull
their
out my
job on
albums now.
account of him too. Like
that's
basically, he was
terrible.
like, if I'm leaving, if they gonna go or I'm leaving, so it had to be over money.
It was money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Between Spotify, my playlist on my phone, which I can run through Bluetooth or plug in if I'm going some, and podcasts, I'm not listening to the radio.
Yeah,
Right.
it's true. I mean, times
And
have
I got my
changed.
record player right behind
And
me. I got my albums. I'm
Yeah,
listening to my
my playlist is I got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of songs on my
Time
playlist.
has changed.
It would never run out.
Even with TV show, even with a TV show, Netflix came and changed the game.
albums.
Everything is streaming now. Even ESPN is trying to get big in the streaming industry now.
Mhm.
And
Everything,
NFL is tied in with the streaming.
mhm,
yeah. In a
mhm.
minute, man, it won't be no
That's a
NFL
whole
about to they about
discussion
to
in itself.
I think they made a bad move though, but they gonna figure it out.
Yup.
I ain't gonna lie. I think the WWE made a terrible move by doing that.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
gonna figure, hey, Paperboy, come. I'll probably give it to probably come January. They gonna buy. It's about to be free. Because ain't nobody
Yeah.
paying for that.
Nah.
Mm.
Nah.
What? Paying for what?
If you ain't if let's say if you don't have Spectrum, what is it? I got direct. If you ain't got Direct TV, AT&T or
Or
what
Spectrum
else?
or something like that.
Yeah, you if you don't have that, you got to pay for that. You got to pay $30
Mm-hmm.
for ESPN, Hulu, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And people are not about to sit there and pay for that, bruh. So I hope they
Now when
do
you
it.
can get it through your cable provider.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah,
So
with all these streaming apps and stuff, and if you're paying for each one of them, you might as well just go on and get the they're on cable again. You
Yeah,
almost
but cable companies that got hip to it. They got the streaming apps for free. As soon as you sign up,
I
you
don't
get
think
the
these
yeah.
streaming apps for
CEOs,
free.
I don't think these CEOs understand. Like, even with stars, I actually believe now they about to start calling back to 50, begging him. 50 was
Mhm.
right. He basically was saying you need more content. Not just my, he was like, not just my shows, you need other shows on there. And look what happened. They lost $42 million dollars, and plus people is getting
Oh,
rid
do
of
you
their
have some
apps.
BMF news, Moochie?
I don't know about no
speaking of
BMF, but
that,
I'm just
this is a
saying.
great segue.
Oh, okay, okay.
So speaking of, is it over, y'all?
It been
I'm
over
gonna
for
ask
me.
PG. PG, is it over? PG?
Define over.
It ain't never ever coming back.
I mean, PG, you just talked to one of the stars of the show. What he
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, I mean, and the only thing is, I just hate that people are losing jobs. But at the end of the day, if y'all not performing well and y'all the output is not doing better than input, you gotta cut your losses. I mean,
Dang.
Two niggas, it been over. Yeah, it ended on
Yeah.
season 2.
Yeah.
It been over.
What you think, Mooch?
I think they might go in a different direction. He has the rights. He owns the rights. He could flip it and do the cops' perspective and really make them look crazy.
He could.
That's
I
my
don't.
thoughts.
I, I don't think. Me personally, do I think it's over for this series? Unfortunately, yeah, but we can't. I'm gonna have to say this with PG. I'm sorry. I support my black people, but you can't get really get mad at the CEO for this. You gotta get mad at the writers. You wrote this show. If you write, no matter how much 50
Writers.
Cent and Big Meech, them dudes fell out. Forget that. If you write a dope ass show,
It was
and
still
then
stay on. They just wouldn't be
it was
speaking
still
to
stay on
each
the air
other.
because money talking BS walk, right? If I'm making money from a show, I don't care how much beef I have with somebody. I'm keeping it on the show because I'm making more money. But if it ain't generating no money, I mean, don't the writers? I'm just asking the question. I'm not trying to dog pile on nobody. I'm just asking the question. Don't the writers got some responsibility for this?
Of
Yeah.
course.
And
It's the
yeah. And in
writer's
this day
fault.
and age, this day and age, beef sells. So them beefing is gonna make people watch it even more.
Okay, so
Mhm.
my
But
question
if
is
it's
this.
trash, it's trash.
Yeah, I
My
think they
question
also
is
be.
this then. Do you think this was all a publicity? Like, not, I'm not publicity, I'm wrong words. Do you feel like this might have been a ploy to change the narrative? And because the beef happened,
Mm-hmm.
now that that has happened, you know, I showed y'all stuff where they saying Big Meech is begging. You
Damn.
think that's the situation that's happening? You seen it? I showed it
Yeah,
to
I
you.
saw. Yeah, I just can't believe Big Me should be begging. He don't sound like the type of person that'll beg though.
I don't. I mean, I'm not saying what it's
Okay.
all alleged, but that was, you know, I showed y'all little things.
Hey Mushi, if I knew that my son won't be making that money no more, and I might be when I get out this halfway house, that we might end up not living the way I normally be living, I'll probably be begging too. Cause that money is different now. Like when you think about it, he was getting 1 million an episode, little Meech. I don't want to say it, man. He was getting close to like they said he was getting 300K, 300,000.
How you blow this money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you getting all this money,
Buying them
and
ugly clothes?
yeah, it's
She
I don't
said
know,
buying them
man.
ugly clothes.
It's in his blood. It's in the DNA. Okay,
I
blowing money
know they
fast.
do dress.
Yeah,
They dressed very tacky.
You know what I think this is though? I think the beef is real and it's stupid at the same time to me. Because like PG say, people are losing. They lose a lot of people losing the job, man. Cameramen, actors,
Yeah,
makeup,
that sounds
everybody.
like you putting a lot of black people out of work, and we already
A
got
lot of black people about to go out of business, out of
yeah.
work.
All right.
But this is basically showing that I hate to say this, I gotta call it down the middle. This is basically showing 50 power. He said, "But as much as I can build you up, I can tear you down." And he did a great job tearing it
And there
down.
was no promotion for this past season.
Yep. I think Akon was saying Big Meech wants to squash it with 50, calling it a misunderstanding. You should have
Mm.
never stood with that dude. Come on. If I'm looking out for you, but if both of them was looking out for him, then you wasn't telling 50 that he was looking out for you when you was inside.
That's a fact.
I
This
just
comes from somebody who being used to go to Southwest Detroit.
Label that
No
now.
disrespect to Terry and Meech's mother. I'm not gonna talk about the mother, but
Mhm.
the mother wasn't living the right way, man. What I mean by living the right way, I'm talking about they was living broke. The house was bad. When they got that money, they remodeled it and everything. You could tell when somebody was getting that bread, man. It wasn't people no Jeezy and nothing like they giving they people that money. They would come by there to hug her and show support. But when they left, it wasn't no money getting sent there. I don't understand why people think that these rappers was giving Big Meech and Terry Mother Mama they were money. They wasn't giving them no money.
I agree, Suburban. No, they were no. The mother was broke. She ain't had no money.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she ain't had no money. She was barely making it. Southwest Detroit is horrible, terrible. I wouldn't want to live there. I don't see
Yeah,
how
they said
Meech and
that whole
Terry did
area.
it. To
I
be
was.
honest with you,
How was the area now? Is it fixed up now?
the
Or?
area is filth.
Dang.
They got a
It's
whole
still
bunch of
messed
I ain't
up.
gonna say yeah. Put like this. You can ask some. You ain't gotta believe me. Ask somebody from Detroit. Ask Brillo. When you ride down on the freeway to get to Southwest Detroit, you know you on South and you in Southwest Detroit and it's free because you smell it's a big old garbage disposal
Oh,
and it
that sound like
stinks.
Liberty Avenue by Bricktown
And
in
it's probably
Jamaica.
there's some areas you already know you go where you about to go. It's the hood. It's bad. As
Oh,
soon
it's
as you
the hood.
yeah, you know it when you yeah. Sometimes you know it.
Dang.
Yeah.
And let me ask
Mhm.
PG this because she interviewed. How do you? I mean, judging by the guy, because I know y'all couldn't ask him a lot of questions because he probably don't know. Do he? I'm just asking. I ain't really look at the whole interview. Do he think it's coming back? How his tone feel? Like how's his tone? Because some people can be like, it's a chance, but it's not a chance. How he feeling right now?
I kind of feel like he knows more than, of course, what he perceived to know. Not saying he's just trying to keep stuff from us just for the hell of it, but just he's probably not obligated to really confirm what the deal is. But I do feel like actors do be kind of in the same boat, which is interesting and it's frustrating kind of dealing with somebody like 50 Cent because he's petty as hell. So it's like, just one decision or one beef you got with one person that affects thousands of people. So I don't know. I just think this dynamic is a little different because
Mm-hmm.
he's a, I don't know if he has complete control of BMF. I do know he has a lot of control. I just don't know. I just haven't seen or was privy to prior of any person that was in charge of a show and that has beef with other people, public beef, and he shuts the show down. Like this is kind of something that I've never seen before. So this is kind of a unique situation. So it's kind of hard to tell.
It's actually stupid to me, if you ask me.
It is.
I actually
Do
believe
y'all
me
think he's
personally.
shutting it down to take it to his streaming platform?
I think he's shutting this completely
I,
show down. He don't
Mhm.
want to do
I
nothing
think
with
it's
the Flaherty
completely down.
family.
I don't think he
Yeah.
wants to
Okay,
be
I,
bothered
I
with
had
the
to ask.
family.
I had to ask.
Yeah, I think he. I don't think he wanted to be bothered with the family. Period.
If
Yeah.
it was me though, if I could, I would bring. I don't know about bringing these writers back respectfully, but
Yeah, I would
if it
fire
was
them.
me, I would bring it back. But it got to be a way that Little Meech can't come back. They don't get no money off this show. The Flannery family gets no money off this show. That's the only way I would bring it back because maybe it's just me being petty. I don't want to be sitting there feeding nobody else's family if I don't like you. Why would I feed you? I'd
It's
rather
all
feed the other
business to him
people,
at
but
the
I'm
end of
not
the
feeding
day. It's
I,
you.
just
I feel
business.
like
If he
he's
making
Yeah,
money off
exactly.
of
I
it, it's gonna
agree.
come back.
I'm
If
not
it's
gonna feed
not,
you
then he ain't gonna bring it back. It's like you were saying before, like Peter said with the actors, they a lot of times actors don't know until it gets canceled. So
yup.
it's not really something that they would know, but
We
it's
saw
a
that
business at the
happen.
end of the day. He's a
Yeah,
business. He can close it down. He got a whole
No,
bunch of other
sometimes they be
projects
right
that
in the
he
middle.
doing.
They
This
be
is
right in
not
the
going to
middle of the
break his
show.
pockets.
that's
Yeah,
a fact.
a lot of shows they be right in the middle of a show and it gets canceled.
But
You
Yeah.
we
know,
saw, we
so yeah.
also saw that happen with Power Book too. It changed the whole trajectory. It changed that whole season because the way they canceled that show.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the lady. What's the girl
50
name
Cent
from?
is the Lady Eloise of Power
Yo, he
universe.
definitely
Tried
is.
all those BMF actors just to get to Little Meech and
Mm-hmm.
Big Meech. Now, from a business standpoint, the box set is worthless. So
Okay,
he
well,
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
a
say it's
question. What
worthless. I
about
don't know
when
about that.
but well, I got a question, y'all. What about when Lala went on with Angie Martinez and she was running her mouth saying
She
that the show
basically
was
said it was
over?
over.
She should not have said that. She's not the powers that be at Stars or Lionsgate or
She
whatever.
probably do know. She probably had. Her and 50 Cent been close for years. She would know because these actors, they get booked. They can't afford to wait on to see if a show is coming. They got to pay
No,
their
they
bills.
book the
Hmm.
next show. Yeah, they
You
move
know what I
on.
mean?
Exactly.
And I ain't see the interview with the brother, but he about to sit there and start auditioning for some new stuff because he can't afford to be sitting there knowing what's going on. Stars know what's going on. They
Hmm.
gonna get rid of it because they got to be the scapegoat. People, this is a
Yeah.
scapegoat. When
Yeah,
you
because I
lose
was like, I don't
42,
know if Lala was supposed to been going out saying it before they made the announcement, but she did though. So
And she probably already know. They going some actors going to do their due diligence because they already got other projects lined up. So they want to know, okay, are we going to be doing it? Because
yeah, because she said it
if
was
I
a
can I
nice
take this
run.
project or can I not take this project? Because if we're
yeah,
going to be shooting at this time, then I can't take it. So they
Well, she confirmed it with that little clip I saw with her and Angie Martinez. She said it was a
right.
nice
she
run and then she moved on. So
she had to though because as like Paperboy is saying, you gotta be like, yo, I can do this quick indie movie. This could be like a good maybe like 4 months. But if y'all not really like what's going on, I gotta be filming something else that might take
yeah.
8 months, and I might not be able to film
Because
this.
they
mhm.
got to know what they doing. They got to know
Yeah.
about the next season before the
All right.
season is over.
Tamika said we all know at this point.
Yeah,
Let
it's
me read
over.
this. Let me read this to y'all guys. It says no BMF is not confirmed to be returning for the fifth season, and there is speculation that the show might be ending after the fourth season, potentially being replaced by spin-offs with the BMF universe. So they might cancel it, and it's gonna become and then it might be a spin-off, which there it was word that it might be a prequel with Lamar and what's his name, K9.
Oh,
Hmm.
That's what I heard. There might be a prequel
but
showing it's not a prequel and a spin-off involving those two.
and I'm gonna say this though, right?
I don't
oh Lord.
that's what
Why?
I don't know how
Why?
true it is.
Yay.
Yeah. She said,
Let
"Yay."
me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question though. This is I wanted to ask you this, which I was gonna call you to ask you this, right? Now, the BMF documentary with Terry was
When
allegedly
is
for
it coming out?
It was
oh,
supposed to
I'm about
come
to
out after the finale.
yeah,
I'm
that's
about to
what
turn my damn
that
stars off,
hold on,
okay?
I'm trying to get I was trying to give
Oh,
you
go
some
ahead. I'm
information.
sorry.
The people that I know, they said that close with the family that was supposed to come on after the documentary. It was supposed to be that. And it was supposed to be what's that drum? Magic City. It was supposed to come on after
Magic
that, but
City
then
on.
okay, well, that's on. But
Might just
why?
be on because I saw some of it. I ain't finished it.
So
Okay,
why
so
why is the doc? Me personally, why is the documentary ain't released? Do you, I'm kind of thinking that might be I think they about to tarnish that. I don't think we're gonna see that documentary.
I think we are because they have they already showed the sneak peek. We watched that one night. Pretty Girl, it was me, Pretty Girl, Tamika. It was a
Yeah, but
couple
that
of us
they
that
could
sat
still
back here and
scrap it,
watched the
which is what he's
sneak peek
saying.
of it. The showrunner, Heather
I don't
Zulu,
think she heard
confirmed
you.
that Stars has not made a decision about season 5. So they're
He
saying
ain't
it
she.
hasn't been a decision made about season 5.
I think they about to scrap the I think
But yeah, he's saying the
uh,
documentary could still get scrapped.
it
Yeah,
can still be
okay.
scrapped.
There are reports and speculation that BMF will be replaced by a larger BMF universe featuring 3 planned spin-off series, which may have led to the original show's cancellation after its 4th season.
Wow.
Stars ain't about to give. They about to
They're
go
just throwing
with.
money away, huh?
And this the other thing I wanted to say. Lionsgate and Stars split. So Stars is an independent company. They was funding BMF. They have the IP of Power. That's why you getting 18 episodes of Origins. You about to get this legacy. Now that Lionsgate and 50 Cent is in great hands, I mean 50 probably Lionsgate ain't funding BMF no more because they don't own the property. That's the thing about business. Like once you
Oh,
get to splitting,
they said they might
But
show it
isn't
after
let me
Magic
ask you
City.
this question. Isn't Lionsgate connected to his streaming platform?
yeah, they got a great relationship.
So I think this might have been strategically done to move stuff there, and they can't bring it there because Star's hand is in it.
But BMF don't move the needle though. I think 50 and Lionsgate are off because they own 50 don't care about BMF. He wants the IP of that Power universe.
Mm-hmm.
If he could get
Exactly.
he's doing business with Lionsgate because they have the IP of that.
Mm-hmm.
So him
Maybe
making Lionsgate a lot of tons of money, and he having his own studio, and Lionsgate can film their movies in Louisiana. They probably make him a nice little offer for he can buy that Power
So
universe,
he
so it
can
won't be on
be
Stars.
Stars.
yeah, I could see that happening.
That's the play right there.
No, it's not just you, Tamika. It's me too. That's why I ain't really saying much.
For real.
No,
Yeah.
well, I know y'all. This was just the last topic of the night.
Tamika tired of BMF.
Yeah,
I
you
just
already know
don't
that's
like
I
why I
the
ain't
wish
gonna
they
way
say
could
too
get rid of the
much.
shot too. I don't know why they keep dragging that shit on. I wish they
We
get rid
ain't
of the
gonna get rid
shot.
of the shot.
my
That's
my thing is we wouldn't even be talking about BMF if they actually had a great show. We wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't be no if it's getting canceled or nothing like that because they ain't canceling no great show because it's gonna make them money. And I'm hate to say this, but
Mm-mm.
we gonna. I mean, come on now, Bush. You know how the game go. I don't believe BMF is horrible that BMF been. They didn't lose them no $42 million. But the fact of the matter is, BMF was on since June. Guess who got to sit there and take the blame for it? The Black Show, and they about
Of
to make an
course, that's
example
what
out
they
of it.
always do. But they canceled a lot of shows too.
Um,
Was
They
and
canceled Run the World. Run the World. I watched that a couple times.
yeah, I
That
didn't
show
watch.
ain't that show ain't that bad. To
I
be
I
honest
I
with you.
didn't I didn't
wasn't
watch
that
it.
bad, but they made them look like birds towards the end.
Yeah.
But they
Um.
didn't deserve to get canceled though.
Well,
No,
yeah.
they didn't.
What I was going to ask you, Moochie? I forgot now. Slipped my mind. Yeah, I didn't watch that show, but I'm gonna end up canceling my stars then because there ain't nothing on right now until Force come back on. So I'm gonna cancel.
I hear you. Hey, Vaughn.
Yeah. And Hightown was a good show, and they got rid of that. That pissed me
Yeah,
off.
that's the part I didn't understand. It was a good
Hightown was
season.
real.
Everything was good. It was progressing to something else,
I was
and
making good numbers on YouTube
And
for
that and that and that and that
Hightown.
got
me
and that
too.
got canceled. That was actually a good show.
Real good.
Let
Well,
me ask y'all a question. We ain't talking about BMF. Let me just, because Tamika, I don't want you to beat me up, so we ain't gonna talk about no BMF no more. But I ain't trying to be negative or nothing like that. Do you think Force is like another cash grab, like not just to make money? Because I don't really think we gonna like the end of this Force because they ended it when they was filming. I don't really think we gonna get no conclusion about what's gonna go on with Force. I just think we gonna be watching Power just the fact for them to be setting up this new spinoff.
I think so too. Because I don't think it's gonna be no major conclusion. You know,
Y'all
because
sure?
we know nothing gonna happen to Tommy.
That's my point. You think I'm tripping,
Nothing's
PG?
gonna happen to Tommy. So
That there's gonna be
I
another
mean, they might
Parker two
unalive
lost?
all them other little characters on there, but nothing's gonna happen to Tommy. You know, he's gonna be a superhero.
Yeah.
Base.
I'm gonna watch. I'm just finish out the last season. I'm watching.
Think about it
And
though,
this is the
Mooch.
last season of Raising Canaan too. Whenever it comes back, right?
They gonna milk the hell out of Raising Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They
gonna
saying
be the
that
Raising
last.
Kane
joint.
about to go into to legacy and origins. I mean, and all that stuff.
It's
Yeah, they about to. That's
I
where they
think
putting all
it's
their money
because
right now.
they
They
can't
know
take
where the
the
money
names
is.
with them, y'all. Like
Huh?
because Stars owns the names and the IPs or whatever the case may be, they can't take the name of the show. It's gonna be something different, but it's gonna be the same. You get what I'm saying?
Lionsgate can though. Lionsgate they not gonna do it because they got a nice relationship over there with Stars. But if they really wanted to, it could be on Netflix. And ain't nothing Stars can do about it. But they're not gonna do that though because they don't want because if they take the Power Universe away from them, Stars will go bankrupt.
Heck yeah, I think
Yeah, they
that'll
gone.
be it with it. But
Yeah.
it's they had they had a couple of other shows on there. I don't
American
know if
Gods.
that they
Canceled.
took that off too. That
Yeah.
pissed me off when they took that off.
That was the best show
They
on
were
there.
canceling so many. Oh my god, top tier shows and like, what are y'all doing over there, man?
They finally brought Spartacus back. It's about time. It took y'all long enough
Yeah,
to do that.
for
Look how
sure.
long they taking to bring back P Valley.
They
Oh
say that's
no!
the fall show. I'm not the fall.
Yeah,
They say that's the spring show.
maybe that might come on next. That might come out next year.
And we ain't gonna get Raising Candy. We ain't gonna see Uncle Marvin and Rock until September of next year. I can
What?
about guarantee you that. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
Why
it's
something.
did
You
gonna it's
they
got
gonna be
take
a
so
minute. It's gonna be a
far off?
hot minute.
Mooch, you got to think they
Probably
got
gonna be
Outlander.
2026. I think around the. I think no.
Probably the summer.
We might get summer,
You
August or
might get it
something.
in the
Because you
summer.
got to think. All right, let's talk. All right, we got Force. What time? What you think Force gonna end around? You think they gonna sit there and Air Force around Christmas? They gonna give you a part one and part two for that. That's not ended to probably
They'll
like the
probably
end of
take a break
January.
and come back in January.
Yeah, and then okay, P Valley. They not about to sit there and put Raising Canada ahead of P Valley. That y'all want to see that, right? It's been about 4 years since y'all
Yeah.
seen P Valley.
I
Then you
gotta go back
Yeah,
and
I don't
watch the
forget
show
everything on the
again.
show, but this.
And then you got the Spartacus joint that come out in the winter, and then you got the last season of Outlander. Raising Canada ain't
Yeah,
coming
I
out to
don't watch
September.
that
Outlander.
was
I
a
don't
good
watch none
show
of them other
too.
show.
Think about it. It makes perfect sense to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Origins got greenlit for 18 episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't you think Origins probably start filming around January, right? They think about it. The time they start filming, by the time they get almost finished, because 18 episodes, that's a lot to film 18. But
Yeah.
let's say if they had episode 10, they stop there. Okay, they stop in like around like I mean September or something, Origins done filming or something. Then you got Raising Canaan, that got 8 episodes. So by the time Raising Canaan over with, it might be over with around probably like around December, January, or just probably come after that, right after Raising Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
The
perfect
re-
sense.
Yep, the reason
Yeah.
why Hightown was canceled is because the people who lived in Providencetown, Massachusetts felt the show was showing their town in a bad light. Yeah, and you know see, they'll
I know
complain
what he's
about
talking
it and
about.
get it taken down.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
but if that's what's going on, then that's what's going on.
They ain't want to
Yeah,
see how
yeah, exactly, and it
they ain't
is
want
going
the world
on.
to see how
That show
we
showing
know what they
all the
doing.
opioids that was coming through there, all the pills
Mm-hmm.
and the
That too, and it's
booger
another
sugar
thing
and all
too.
through
You
there.
got
Yeah.
the
Or that
you got
fentanyl and
the
all that.
Right, all
you
that
got
fentanyl. Yeah.
they got that,
About
and
a
then
month
people.
ago, they showed Makai Curtis on the set of Origins, so it's coming.
Mhm.
On the set of Origins,
Maybe
they ain't
maybe
filming yet
February.
though.
Maybe it come out around February.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
with
What come
that
out in
being
Yeah, maybe.
February?
Oh no, Moochie, we ain't talk about the Sanders boy.
the what?
Sanders. Is it Shiloh or
Oh,
what?
Shiloh. Oh,
Yeah,
They're shallow, dirty.
I feel like
Shiloh.
they did him dirty, y'all.
Yeah,
That
you said you
guy.
wanted to speak on it. Yeah.
It was like I wanted to. It was. It's too many right now. We got to come back for that. I want to
Okay,
do
we'll come
it.
back for.
We got to come
They
back for that because
did
it's
do. I
three
think they
topics.
didn't want him in there no way. So
No.
They did that was they mad at his father.
yeah, it's really they
No,
take
it
that
ain't
out
even so
on
much
the
they
children
mad
because
at
it's
him. They
bad.
mad at the fact that they not bowing down to them.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what it is. It
That
ain't
part
so
right
much
there.
everybody trying to say, "Oh, it's because of Dion." It ain't because of Dion. In a way, it is because he raised them to think a certain way and to act a certain way, project themselves a certain way, and that's what they doing. So they
Confident.
mad at them for actually being men and standing on their own too. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
When they look at these people to come in there with a handout. We
They
need
came
that.
in
We
there
need that
millionaires.
contract. These boys didn't need. They didn't need this. They had money all their life,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, Shador is showing them right now because his Nike contract is bigger than his NFL contract.
Exactly.
These
So,
owners want you to
So
fucking
they
die.
so they so
so
they so used to the kids like black men,
mhm,
basically crying because
Begging.
they're not living, they don't have as much as money, so they want
mhm,
them to sit there and cry and stuff, but these guys are already rich because of their daddy,
mhm.
and they had a nice NIL deal too, and had a bunch of endorsements from Beats by Dre, so they already rich.
He came in the elite with bread.
They
So
had endorsements
mhm,
before they came in there.
exactly, he had bread
They
before
had
he came to the league.
endorsements, social media presence.
Hmm.
They came there already,
Yeah,
look, I'm
they
playing I like to play football. I want to get paid, but I don't need this.
And everything they
Mm.
do, it
But this
backfires
is
because
not
you
an
sat
end
up
all
there
be
and put
all
this
with me.
Hey,
dude,
Torian.
you put him in the
What up,
fifth round of
T?
the draft and dropped him all the way down to the fifth, and then he still come out on top because even as a fifth round pick, he still got getting more money than first rounders.
Mm.
So
want to humble these boys, but they possess two things that they don't like. They got a strong father presence and they
mhm,
have money. And they
Right.
just dangle these contracts like a carrot in front of them, and they don't like that, and
mhm.
they are afraid of that.
And they
Especially a
humble on
strong
top of
black
that. They not
father. You know they don't like
feeding
nobody
into it.
having no strong black father.
And they
Oh
really
Yeah.
don't
yeah.
like they not feeding into it. They're not feeding into the negativity. They're not doing
Right.
none of that. They just, hey, we here to work. And that's
You
it.
know they did that with
That's right.
LeVar Ball
Hmm. Same
when
thing,
he was
yep.
talking
Yeah,
about
they
his
did
kids.
him like
Yeah.
that too, the NBA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they was
Yeah.
jealous of him and everything like that. He
Mhm.
still like, bro, leave that man alone. Just because he come up with a big ball of
Mhm,
bread talking about, he basically telling his kids, you don't need no Nike. You can do you have your own shoes and look right now.
mhm,
Kyrie got his own shoes now. Everybody
mhm.
trying to come up with their own brand of shoes. LeVar Ball was already he was ahead
Yeah,
of
they was
time.
making fun of him because he came out with his own slides and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, a
And
big
hoodies
ball of
and
brand was
everything.
selling, and his
Yeah,
kids they was good before they was in the league.
exactly.
Yo, the good old boy network don't like that, man.
No, they don't. And
This
but
why
to
these
me, I
guys be
feel
having
like
that
black people,
CTE
we
hitting the
need
head
to
like that.
if they need to stop. They need to if you're gonna boycott them.
Yeah, don't
I
show
don't
no more
watch them
Mushy because
like
they be
that.
kind of
Only
football be
time I really
bugging.
watch, I watch
Cut the
certain
video.
people.
Cut the video.
Yeah, cut the video because they be tripping. College football, NFL they be tripping, bro.
I thought it was a still picture because when it came up, it just showed the back of him.
Mm, mm, mm,
Well, yeah,
mm.
you can cut it out or something. Um, well,
You good? They ain't had no audio, so you probably good.
yeah.
Yeah, I made sure it didn't have the audio. But with
Mhm.
that being
Mhm.
said, what y'all got going on y'all
Oh, did
channels?
you see what Torian posted up here? Letting
No,
y'all
hold on,
know
let me
about
look.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong one.
One of, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? Mortal Kombat 2 got delayed to 2026. That's one hell of a delay from October this year. Are they
Yeah,
adding
that's
people to
crazy.
it? It might be adding people to it.
Or it
Reshoots,
could have been that
reshoots like
they,
a.
reshoots. They probably had some focus groups and it didn't come out like they wanted it to, so they got to go back.
How much longer am I gonna be? How much
Maybe he
longer
wanted to
can
jump
y'all
on.
pay?
He probably wanted to jump on.
I'm gonna send you the link, T. What you mean? Never mind.
No, that was.
We still got the Ray J story. I'm not my. Inga said she don't want to rock with
Y'all
Ray
said
J,
y'all
I
man.
ain't
mean, we
want to
can
talk
talk about
about
it. I'm just saying,
him.
but he's
Y'all
a
was
clown. You
tired.
know, he's a bozo.
I feel like
He's
he
a-
trying to cause a diversion, but I still think he has something to do with Whitney's situation. I don't care what nobody say.
I think
Send
he
the
know who has something to
link,
do with it though.
Whitney and Wendy.
Dang, he was
Wow.
he was knocking her down too.
Every time, he was hanging out with her right before she started bugging out.
Ray J a better man than me because I couldn't knock her down.
Oh my God. Whew. What?
Ray
Yeah,
J got
he is a
Whitney Houston, yes, but
cornball.
Whitney
Yeah.
wasn't him.
Yeah. Whitney. Yeah. But not Whitney. Oh my God.
Mm.
We'll
I
talk about it
sent
next
it.
week or
If you
whatever,
come
but
through,
we gotta talk about my man Bruce Willis, man. He got dementia, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that
yeah,
thing.
Bad
I
he
was
had
boy.
I
to
was
put
on
him in a facility
I, wa-
now. His
I was
wife.
on Disney
Yeah,
Plus. I saw the little thing she
It's
did with Diane Sawyer. I said,
yeah,
"Damn, it's terrible. All that Alzheimer's ain't no joke.
it
It's no
ain't.
joke. Yeah, that dementia, Alzheimer's stuff. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It really deteriorates your whole body. The people don't know you no more and all that. So
yeah.
it's sad.
Yeah, touring the building.
What's up,
Hey,
Tori?
What's
Tori.
going on? What's
Story.
going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Yeah, when I said sent the link, and then a couple seconds later, he said,
Yeah.
"Well, guys, what's y'all got going on your channels?" That's why I said,
I
"Never
see it
mind."
moving.
Oh nah, I'm gonna go by what Inga said to me earlier. If it's a good conversation, we're not gonna stop it.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
You
So
had one.
let's
You
yo
had one. You had the one to drop that little bit of news in there. Yeah, I just came across it maybe about 10 minutes ago.
is that the same movie that 50 supposed to be in?
No, that's
That's
no
Street
that
Fighter, right?
you think about you think
That's
about Street Fighter.
Okay. Cause they on the set with that already.
Yeah, they filming. They working on that now.
they overseas, man. Have y'all heard about Marvel is taking their film production to overseas? They took it away from Georgia.
Took it from Georgia.
He took it from
What?
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's cheap. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
it's way
The
cheaper.
politics. The raise the
Dang.
yeah. They're not getting the
Focus on
same
the
incentives
tariffs
that they
and all
had
that.
before.
Dang.
They still got TV shows there, but Marvel, that's a big part of the economy because
Yeah.
them dudes, they was just dropping like movies from movies to movies. Like a lot
Check
of
the
people,
TV shows, everything was being shot there.
yeah,
Yeah, I heard
So
about
they
the
so they
Gemini.
take moving their whole operation overseas?
Yeah.
yeah. For as of right now,
Hmm.
It's not
Wow.
all.
They
It's not
getting
all
better.
over there.
They getting better incentives as far as write offs and stuff like that. They don't have to
Yeah,
pay as much.
like for instance, right now they're filming the Spider-Man movie over there right now, and
And
the
you know
new
that's
Avengers
all
movie is
about the
over there
bottom
as well.
line. And they've been losing money too. That's another thing. Marvel been
yes,
losing
sir.
bread. They've been losing a lot of
Yep.
bread.
Mm.
The movies
They
I
they've been
told
putting out
people
ain't
the
really
studio
been
to
hitting
be.
like that. So
I told people the studio that's winning this year is Warner Brothers.
hey, we're gonna
Like every
see
movie,
the next one they got. If this big team up joint don't work, I don't know. They might be a Marvel
I
might be
don't
a
know
little
about them
crazy.
winning right now because they winning right now, but it's a big Joker that's coming out in December, and it's gonna break
Mm-hmm.
multiple records, and we know what that is.
Yeah,
Avatar.
yeah.
Isn't that
That's
supposed to bring back the penguin too?
no, that's DC.
They
That's
talking.
That's DC.
No,
I
I'm
want to see
asking
the
about
pink.
Mhm.
that. I'm asking about it though.
no,
Y'all
Oh, for
the
HBO from
Batman
HBO Max, they ain't really said nothing about it yet.
the Batman movie is like it's kind of like on
About
standby
bringing
right
back
now.
Penguin season 2.
It's on
yeah,
They
standby
haven't
right.
announced it yet.
Look, they're not going to do a Penguin season 2 until they do a Batman 2. Like
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
waiting
they
on
not
that too.
they have to do the Batman 2 first before they
Yeah,
think
Yeah,
about
they
it's
doing another
already
crazy.
season
said
of the
that.
Penguin.
That's
The
why.
hell with the Batman. Bring back the penguin. So,
I'm telling you,
You
they're not
can't
gonna
bring.
do it. You can't do it without bringing back Batman. They're gonna do the
oh
Batman
no.
2 first before they do Penguin, if
Oh,
they do it.
He ain't got no story right now without Batman.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true because the way it ended too. He needed Batman at the end.
Yeah, so they gonna bring
But
him back,
but
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 he gonna.
going But going to what Gemini said in the chat, that is sad about what's going on with Bruce Willis. So like, Bruce Willis, his career is pretty much done because of his dementia. But they said it's getting worse. Like they literally, like they said, his family has gotten to the point where they had to put him into like a special care. Like he can't,
Yeah.
they can't keep after him anymore because it's gotten significantly worse. So you know what that means. I won't be surprised if you hear news that, well, I don't want to say it, but I'm saying it.
I mean, it's going to happen because when you
Yeah.
have
But that he
dementia
was
or
wandering
Alzheimer's or
around, or
that
that
degree too, it's bound to have. There's no cure. It's bound to happen. So
Like
she
they
just
said, like
paying.
it's gotten to the point. They said it's gotten
She's
to the point where
paying
now he
for it
doesn't.
now. The wife is paying.
Yeah, they basically said they got to the point where now he has forgotten completely that he was even this big action star.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's progressed.
Yeah, it's sad. It's
I think it started during the pandemic because do y'all remember they was all living together? Demi
yeah,
Moore,
Mhm.
yeah.
they
One
was
point they are.
all
Well,
living together, and they probably
right.
started seeing it then.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was before
Because it
that
don't
because
just
they were
it
saying
don't
in some of
He
his
was. It
movies.
started before the pandemic.
Yeah, it said way before that. Some of his movies, they were saying they had to feed him his lines. He had to have like an
yeah.
earpiece. He was.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was in a lot of them like B movies that
Yeah,
straight to DVD or straight to streaming.
yeah. Well, he's beloved. Most people we love Bruce Willis, so
Yeah, and then over
sending him,
Fifth
time, people
Element is
said
one
he
of
sending
his
him
just
movies.
changed
prayers.
because there's like Bruce Willis. Everybody used to love working with Bruce Willis, and then at one point, before like years before the pandemic, they said he just started changing. He became an a hole, and they didn't know why. But now
Yeah.
everybody know why because he was
Now they
forgetting
know
stuff.
why.
Yeah,
Mm, sending
He
him
was getting he
prayers.
was getting grumpy and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
They,
forgetting college stuff.
Hmm.
that happens like in the evening with them.
And it's so sad because he had married a young woman, so they ended up having two little girls together, and he's like an older man, and now he's withering away. He withering away from his
Mm.
daughter. I mean, it's not his fault, but it's just because of the
Hmm.
disease. But
Yeah.
sad for everybody.
So was he really with his family? Like, is he married?
Yeah, that lady he
Hmm.
married. Yeah, because that's his second wife. She was a younger woman, like real young, and she wasn't even born when Die Hard came out. Like she was young. She's young.
I know when she was with Ashton Kutcher, he found that young girl.
Yeah. Well, she got a young man. He got a
She
young woman.
don't she playing she in Landman, right?
No, she not an actress.
He was married to one that was an actress though. I forgot the woman's name though.
Demi Moore.
Demi
Demi
Moore.
Moore.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was actually taking care of him. That's how I was
Oh,
confused. Like,
That's
Landman.
what I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
saying.
You right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. You know what
yeah,
I'm thinking of
They were
Linus. Why you said
they were
Landman?
all
that's
I'm
the one
staying
sorry.
that
there.
I got my shows mixed up. Yeah, she plays Billy Bob Thornton's wife. I mean, not the
Mhm.
wife. The boss's wife, right?
They was all staying
Oh,
yeah.
there during the pandemic. Demi
Mhm.
Moore, their daughters, they were
yeah,
all staying
yeah.
in
They got
one
grown
house.
daughters together. Yeah.
She was
Mhm.
actually the one that was taking care of him though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they all got a close relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, even though they divorced, they don't have no. They all close together. So
Because he was hanging out with Ashton Kutcher when she was married to him too.
Yeah, they was all hanging out
hmm
on double dates and all that crazy stuff.
Y'all want to talk about one more thing?
Yeah, why not?
I don't like
Why
that
not?
tone.
Yeah.
What?
I don't like that tone. You just ask like, y'all want to see a dead body? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
Mm. Look,
yeah,
Did I do something like that?
yeah. It did sound kind of
I
like
see
that.
dead
it was
people.
like sensual
Yeah,
and creepy at the same time. Like,
Listen, I'm
mm.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared now.
No, I was gonna bring up John Amos, and they're fighting over his estate right now.
Oh yes,
Oh
what?
and
Um,
goodness.
the sister. I mean, the daughter's suing the brother. And
Yeah.
she's the one who had the claim saying that her brother was doing some elder abuse. The sisters,
How much
initially,
money you think he worth though?
Well, he
uh,
has a lot of real estate.
This got to get
I
He
mean,
crazy.
and
has
you
a
don't know
lot of real estate.
he could have taken good care of his money.
They
Remember that
they
he been acting since the
Yeah,
Since the
70s,
60s.
60s,
yeah.
yeah.
they
So
yeah they said
he could have done right by his money. We can't assume that he
yeah. I'm
He
got
looking
did.
it up.
He
Now. I'm
did.
looking it up now, and it says that his net worth is between 300,000 and $3 billion.
You can
That's
share your screen if you want, Tori, and
that,
you got
and
more.
that's what I was asking because this is about to get crazy because this man has a lot of money. Like this ain't about like he's gonna have a whole bunch of this gonna go on for a very long time. It's too much money involved.
Shannon Amos alleges that Casey Amos, her brother, is exploiting their father and ignoring the med. Okay, this was this year. So
yeah, she's the one who accused the
she
brother of
remember
the
she
elder
accused
abuse.
him of that before his passing,
Right.
and they saying he exploited his father's and ignoring his medical condition and needs to gain control of the actor's finances upon his passing.
But the brother is known to have had a, you know, drug problem. So and he's been in and out of rehab allegedly, is what they say.
And remember, we didn't know how long John Amos had been deceased. Because when we heard about it, we thought he had just passed, but turns out that man was dead for like a good month.
A month or
Mhm.
two, yeah, like a month and a half, something like that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we really
And
don't
that's
know.
wild. That's
And wait a
wild right
minute,
there.
Torian, the son had the father cremated already before he
Wow.
told his sister, before he told other family members.
Yeah,
So
because when we
that's
found out
I
he had,
always thought there was something suspicious with that
yeah,
son.
yeah, like I thought it was like shocking because it's like when we found out that he had passed, yeah, everybody online like, oh my god, people saying James from Good Time passed away or John Amos passed away, and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
so sad and everything, and then to come out like maybe a week later, I was like, oh, he was dead for like a good month and a half. We like, what?
Yeah, and already cremated everything. You know what I'm saying? Before he told everybody. It's just
It's
something
more than
suspicious about that.
it's a couple people that's included in this petition, y'all. Though the petition also names John Amos, former caretaker, Belinda Foster, close associate Eugene Bermott, and his production banner step and one half production. If it seeks the court order to freeze the estate's assets. Watch, they're going to have to
Wow.
leave them homes and all of that stuff if they freeze everything.
Hmm.
Wow.
I
Wow.
hope it ain't nothing foul, but
He
I
I
got
mean,
he
got
if
got a daughter. He
he
got a
had a
daughter
will,
too, right?
did he have a will? Do we know if he had a will?
I don't know.
I don't
It
know.
seemed like he didn't have it. It seemed
Did
like this was
then
going to
his
Yeah, it's all gonna come out in the wash. It's
this
all
all started from his daughter said she didn't know he died, right?
no, but no. Before he was even dead, he was alive and everything. She's been yelling to the authorities about elder abuse that her brother was. He sort of came in and took charge, and he felt
Was
this.
she seeing her? But was she seeing her daddy though?
I mean, they say she lived in Germany.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. I gotta say this. They were saying she just saying this because of the money situation because she wasn't checking on her father like that.
Yeah, they say she lived in Germany and
He probably was
she
just,
travels
Daddy, I
all over
need some
Africa and
money.
everywhere. Like I think she a photographer or something, a
Hmm.
producer or something she do, but she be traveling the world. So she don't even live in America basically. So
The lawsuit chronicles of the last year of John Amos' life around 2019. Casey Amos started to keep his father from family and friends by shuffling him around from various locations while monitoring his communications at times. This
yeah,
is
he had
messed
John
up.
Amos living in Jamaica at one point.
Impersonating him in text messages and emails and petitions alleges. The calculation and cruel isolation was explicitly designed to render John Amos entirely dependent on Casey. I could believe this. for all of his personal finances and critical medical decisions. So he's making medical decisions too. That's I don't even want to get into this because that's you do something mean like that to your father, and
Mhm. Yeah,
just,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
So
just
I don't know why. I'm not saying the daughter is no angel. She probably wasn't checking on her father, maybe because she lived out the country. But however, the son, if it's true, he's trash. And because they said now also too, his dirt is coming out. They say he's been a scam artist. They say
mm-hmm.
he's had a drug problem. He had been in and out of VA. Some dirt on him has been coming out now too. So I, I don't know.
This
No,
sounds something like
it
Gladys
don't look.
Knight's story.
I mean, well,
Look,
it ain't. Yeah, it ain't got that far yet with her. But I don't know. It's crazy.
it just sounds similar because
Yeah, he's saying the
you
same
don't
thing.
take advantage of people like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No,
Right.
I,
You
I,
said the guy was on. He allegedly he's a drug addict.
That's what they have said, like in articles. I
That
mean,
ain't nothing but her sitting that line on her brother. She trying to get that bread. I know it's a lie when I see it. She
That's
going on
I
crazy.
don't know what
TMZ.
to believe with
It's
both of them.
always something about when this stuff happened. They a drug addict. They abused their daddy and everything. I heard this story a long time ago. She trying to get that bag.
dang.
So you think it's her and not him?
Yeah, like all his business, and she trying to tell all that man former business. He like, come on, man. I seen this play before.
It'll all eventually come out. The thing is, the reason why a lot of people that believe that it's probably him is because he's the closest to him up until he died.
And why
So
he
they,
was
so
keeping him
so they, so
away
they,
from
so they, so they're, so
why
they're,
you
so
keep
they're
your
gonna
father
always
away
look
from
to. They're always gonna
everybody?
look at that. They're always gonna look at that situation. And I'm still stuck on the fact that he knew this man was dead for a month and a half, and no one else found out until way
Kept
after
him
he
away from his
died.
all his
Like
family and
that
friends.
right there raised a whole lot of red
And
flags
you
for me.
cremated his body real fast. So there can't be no we can't do no
What's
autopsy
wrong with that
or
though? It
nothing.
ain't. I see what y'all saying about the family, but it ain't everybody's business. Like
He
I'm
did
just
do
gonna
a
be honest
video
with you.
saying no one was that his son wasn't abusing him, but it, to me, that's hard to. If he's not in his where he's not remembering stuff, he's just gonna repeat what people told him.
I think he getting the.
And,
I think he getting
and
a
all of a
bad
sudden,
job
and that's what
losing.
this is what I
Well,
always
we'll
say.
see.
That's what I always
How we
said. That's what
go.
I always said that greed is the deadliest of all the sins because it links to all the others seamlessly. The other
They
ones
say
can stand
follow
alone
the
on their
paper.
own, but that greed will link to all. I'm telling you, greed will make people do some weird
That's a
stuff.
fact.
No, yeah, you know something. You cannot rule this out, Detroit, because remember now, what about Miss Robbie up in St. Louis, her grandson Tim, who
Mm-hmm.
murdered his had his nephew murdered. You
Um,
excuse me, I'm sorry.
chaos
Unalive.
number
Uh,
hockey stick,
Yeah,
CZ.
unalive, yeah. So all for daggone insurance policy. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm
but
saying?
but but
So
we let me we all
and
dealt
that's
with.
family now. So I
Can
mean,
we all I bet you everybody on this panel. I know for a fact. And PG, I know everybody in this planet had dealt with somebody real close in your family that you had to make arrangements for. And it be the main ones. You doing all the stuff. You getting the suit, you getting the shoes for your mama, your grandmother. You making all these arrangements, and then you got people coming out of the woodwork talking about where the money at, what you doing with the money. And this smell like it too. I'm sticking with this dude until I know the facts because I remember I had to bury my father and everybody was getting mad at me trying to figure out how I'm paying for this and everything. Like I've been through this, so I'm not believing nothing until the facts come out. I'm believing what this dude, the son, talking about. And y'all know y'all had some family members be when y'all had to bury somebody, always trying to figure out how much money was the will
Yup.
and how much you paying for the funeral and the suits and trying to make talking
he
about
ain't
well you
paying
ain't
for
got to pay
nothing
that much.
Yeah.
if they
They
not
do.
anything, they need to mind their business.
This sound like what this is. I mean, let's be honest. And you know, it's people out here
Now,
today.
she could be wrong. I mean, I don't know her yet. You know, we because we're why wouldn't you check on your father was elderly and sick?
Yeah,
I
why
don't
she
care
ain't
if I
check
lived
up
in
on
another
them?
country. I would have been over here.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I gotta go check on my father. I had
But
to leave. I don't care
I
if I
don't
had a
know. I mean,
job.
I don't know. It's a
sometimes it
50-50
always
with me. I
comes
don't
that
know.
it
I don't know
especially
her
with
career. I don't know how busy she is. Yeah, I don't know if she FaceTime him every day, talk to him every
That's
day.
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
know.
Then the
I don't know
brother
the
is
dynamic.
suspicious because the brother, she lost all contact with her father.
Yeah.
So that's what made her leave wherever she was on the other side
Or
of
is
the
that what
world
she's just
and
saying to
travel over.
make him
That's what
look
she
crazy?
said to us, to the people, in the media. What I'm saying, that's what she
It,
said.
they say a lot of things when it comes to when they see that money.
did
Yeah,
they
It,
have any backstory? Did they have anything about her, like any dirt on her, or because I,
I haven't heard yet. So I mean,
it
she's
ain't no
sworn us,
dirt on
so
her
I'm sure
because
it's gonna
ain't
go to
nobody
court.
trying to because he ain't trying to expose her. He telling all that man her own brother's business and make him look weak in the media. She doing what they telling her to do. Her handlers telling her to do that.
mm,
Maybe
I know
we'll
that's
see. It's
right.
gonna all come out in the wash. All the dirt is gonna
They
come
did the same thing with Prince. You know, nobody got nothing for Prince yet.
They probably surprised that he got access to everything because
Yeah.
remember he's from old Hollywood.
Which I got a question for you. What is what's this going on with Cardi B up in court? Because I don't keep up with her. I don't watch her.
Oh my
So why is
God,
she in
Oh,
man.
court?
wasn't it some kind of
Did she
I
pow
think it
pow
was some
somebody or something? What she do?
she ain't pow nobody. I think she might have beat the brakes off the girl or something or cursed out. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know. Don't get me
I
to
just
lying.
yeah, I just saw something on on the YouTube about, it, but I ain't listened to it. So I said, oh, she
Well,
back in
from
court.
what I know, apparently she had some security at her home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just all alleged because this is what they're saying, but apparently the security officer was, or guard, whatever you want to call it, was, she claims the security guard was like recording her while she was in her home, and then it turned into an argument, and then the girl's alleging or stating that Cardi B assaulted her.
She was
Mm,
That's,
pregnant at the time too, Cardi B.
yeah.
She's
They say
saying
she
she didn't
pregnant
do
now.
it. Yeah.
They say she
Mm.
pregnant now.
That's
I mean, that's
another
the rumor.
discussion.
Yeah, that's the
Mm-mm.
rumors.
That's another
She stay
discussion.
getting pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
well,
another
oh well, I didn't know.
discussion.
I just saw something on court TV where she was sitting up in court, and I said, "Oh, what she done pal somebody or what?" I ain't even stay and listen to it because
I know they was
Hey,
talking about
Moochie.
her.
Hey,
He was like, "Your hair was black yesterday, and today it's blonde. Is that your natural hair?"
Cardi B's a grifter.
mm.
How is she a grifter? She don't got enough. She got pulled into court.
She a scam artist. She scammed her. She everything about her is fake. She scammed her way into this industry. She's a
So
coach.
so you're saying she's a plant?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people said
Yeah,
that. I've heard that
she was
before.
part of. She was part of them making these girls do all of this stripper rap too.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She
Hey,
was the
see,
um,
beginning of the downfall, and then came Sexy Red and all of the other
so,
little
so
Yes,
when
names.
people talk
exactly.
about when people
Dirty
say
red.
that she don't represent us, so she says she's Afro Latino, so
she's
that's her
Dominican.
culture.
Yeah, she not black
Yeah.
anyway. She's Dominican, right?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
is black. She's
He
black,
said she wasn't
and she
though.
said she.
Didn't she call black women roaches or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
She
that's
yeah.
true.
Hmm.
Cardi
That's
B
what I
said
thought.
she ain't black. You know what I mean? It came out her mouth. She said it.
Okay, well, she just got off the boat sooner than some people.
I mean, think about it,
Well,
Look,
Moochie. How many people
Afro
you know?
Latino. She
How
Afro
many?
Latino.
I'm about to say how many black women you know with her name, her real name.
Bella Calis, Bella Calis.
She's Dominican or whatever it is.
When
Okay.
did this?
I don't
Let me ask
concede.
you.
She's not part of my black community. I mean,
Look, Bella Calis.
When
she part of
when
the
did this
Latino
Afro
community, as far as I'm
Latino get
concerned.
popular though? Like it was never a thing in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. But now everybody, all these people want to be Afro Latino now because they want to say a particular word.
Oh, this is all. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I got a question, Moochie. Well, not so much a question, but more of a
Uh-uh.
statement. And I hope you can pick up what I'm saying when I say this. School ain't even been back in a whole week yet.
Hmm.
You
I
know what I'm
know.
you know what I'm
I
talking about?
know. And they
Okay.
not even talking about. You went to a church where there was kids there that young, and you
They
did
used to
that
go. They went to that school.
instead of turning your own TV off.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
You
got it.
didn't have to do all of that. Turn all of their TVs off. Just turn yours off.
Exactly. But I think that person ended up doing it, right? Didn't he end up doing it?
Yeah, it was two people.
I
No,
But
know
he
We
turn
said
it.
it was
No,
two
know.
did he?
kids. It, no, it was two
No,
kids. That it was
didn't
two
he
he
said
take it?
kids.
turn his
Didn't he take
TV
his
off
stuff up out of here?
but why turn his TV off? You should just turn yours off.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, he did after
And,
he took
and
out
where's
some
the
other
mother?
people.
The mother's not even talking.
Mm, mm,
And
That's what they
they don't
couldn't
Lock
say
even.
her up.
nothing.
They lock
It's
up
like,
the
well,
mother.
because of this. Because of
Mm,
this.
Guess who? We know who fault
He
it is
he
too.
had mental problems.
yeah,
Do y'all
right.
believe in
Yeah.
some cases the parents should be locked up or no?
I think
I
Oh,
so.
but
feel like
they. Oh, I'm
I
glad you
think
brought
they
that
so.
up
need to
because they
start
did.
doing
Like
that.
like
They
like
actually. I'm
Jeffrey
glad
Dahmer's parents should have been locked up. You
they
know what I'm
actually
saying? Yeah, I
started
think
doing
her
that.
Especially his
parents should be.
father.
They actually started doing that. It was an incident that happened not too long ago. I want to say was it 2021? I forget. It was one that happened in was it Michigan? Ethan Crumbly, the one that it was Michigan. It was like out. It was a few miles outside of Detroit, and he did what he did, and
He went in the hospital, and
and
he went to the hospital. His who she had a restraining order on him. He went into the hospital and went in the downstairs and unalived her and moved and left. And then
are we talking
they
about the same
caught him.
person?
Was it in the hospital?
No, this was at a school. This
Oh,
was a
oh, oh,
this was a
oh,
school. This
okay.
was a school age kid that did this, and he went in there. He did what he did, and the reason why I brought that up is because he's like the first person where his parents also got found guilty for what he did, and they're in
This,
jail now too. He got a
this
life
happened
sentence.
two
He
years
got a
ago, right?
2 or 3 years ago. He
Oh
got a
yeah, it's
life.
outside of
He got a
in
life sentence.
Rockford. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
That
he
was the
Rockford.
got a
last
life
one at the
sentence.
end of the year, right?
He got a
That was
life
in
sentence.
December.
He
Yeah,
got a life
I'm
sentence, but
good,
his parents got like
Torian.
about
Yeah,
15. Yeah, he got a life sentence, but I think
good,
his parents got like 15 years each.
good.
I remember the
And it
story.
did.
I'm gonna tell you, I remember that. So my bad
Thank
for
you
Well,
for
that,
cutting
that
you off,
that
so,
was
but I
wonderful
didn't
remember
the
information. Go
that.
father
ahead.
buy the instrument?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why they
and
got him.
the father and them was on the run, and they found them in the city of Detroit in the hood.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
for
know
that
that. It's
wonderful
coming
news,
to me
Torian. They
now.
all deserve to be where they are.
So what did they charge the parents with? You remember?
It was basically I don't want to say it was aiding and abetting, but it was something loosely on that side because basically, like Detroit said, the gun that he used was purchased by the dad, and it was basically not locked up, so the boy got it. So basically, it was like, oh well, he basically used your firearm to do what it is, so you're just as guilty as he
Hmm.
is because you
If
Um,
you're
didn't
a
have it
minor,
secure.
yes, you should.
but
The parents should be charged.
wasn't it one of them the father bought it for him when he was like 13?
It was something along those. The story is kind of
It
fuzzy
was
to
like a
me,
Christmas
but
gift or something.
basically the gun was registered in his dad's name
Mm-hmm.
because he wasn't old enough to get no firearm.
Hmm.
It's kind of like negligence, you know?
Right, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. That if they're minor, the parent really should take some responsibility.
Yeah.
He bought the ratchet for his son, but he put it in his name. That's what I think. Allegedly, that's what I think he did. Some people do
Let me
that.
look this up.
I
You
mean, I know
can't.
like the
And then
redneck.
the mental health thing you brought up, PG, was look. I'm for that, and I support that. If I need to see record that this person really did have a history from however long they've had it of bipolar or whatever it is.
Okay, you
Don't
want me?
just say out the blue, oh, bam, they got mental health issues.
Okay,
Because
I
That's
brought
how
it.
they do
gotta
it on the
I
news.
brought it up.
no, and I need to see that. Okay, this person been had this since they was 2 years old. They've been a demon. Then I can understand. They
Okay, I
may be
brought it.
like they snapped or something.
I brought it up. Why his parents got charged. So I'm gonna read it to y'all right here. It says, Ethan Crumbly's parents, whose names is James and Jennifer, were charged with involuntary manslaughter due to their alleged gross negligence in handling arms. They were found guilty of 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, one for each student that was taken out. They said the prosecution argued that the Crumleys were aware of their son's mental health struggles and escalating violent tendencies, yet they failed to address them adequately. So they said they got them on failure to secure the gun, ignored warning signs, and failing to seek professional help.
Mm-hmm.
So they might as well just handed the firearm to their son and told him, go do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like at this point now, you have to charge these kids' parents if they didn't see anything.
That's why I said if they're going to go with that whole mental health thing, then that means, oh, then let's go look at the parents, because if the person is claiming that they had mental health issues, let's go look at their parents and say, did you know that your child had mental health issues, and you had to have known because they are living under your roof.
A mental health
Exactly.
situation is this what every white parent do when their kids do stupid stuff and start fire, only in these schools. It's always mental health, mental health. It was never mental health when he was getting straight
Oh,
A's and
oh,
B's and C's and all type of stuff like that. But when they
I
get caught doing some dumb stuff, it's always the mental health angle.
I got one for y'all, Moochie. So you remember what happened at the, because you remember what happened at the Tops grocery store, right?
Yeah,
Oh, in
In
yeah.
Buffalo.
Buffalo, the one in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I got it. So
Mm-hmm.
I had got a. So I came across an update. So you know the guy who did it. You know he was staunchly anti-black. I mean, it's clear. That's what he did. He drove to and
Yeah.
from Buffalo. I mean, he drove hundreds of miles, which means he drove hours,
He
multiple
he
times to
went
get there
live
before he
too,
actually.
right?
Before, yeah, he went live on Twitch and that's how people saw it. And okay, so you know he's locked up now, but now they're trying to develop to see if he'll get charged and sentenced to death. That's basically what is going on now. So the recent thing that has come out is that him and his attorneys are arguing to have the charges of him getting the death penalty dropped because he is upset. Now, this is the person who did it, that the jury is too white.
What?
I wish I was making this up.
Oh, he's trying to sound like he's insane.
I'm like, wait a
Where they
minute.
could, where they could say he's
You
not in his right. They're gonna try to twist this and make it a mental thing.
I'm saying you went in there to take out nothing but black people, but you're upset that the jury pool that they got selected for you to determine to put
This
you to
is
death
state.
is all white.
This is state charge too, right?
Yeah,
Good
or
thing
is it
about
the
a
I
state.
don't, or is it federal? I can't remember if it's state or
See,
federal. It might be no,
see.
it's state. It would have to be state. It would have to be
Okay,
state.
cool. Because I'm gonna say this. I would like this, man. Like when it's federal, it's when Trump in office is pretty dangerous because he got the power to pardon people. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want justice, you not gonna. I'm just being honest because Trump has pardoned people who didn't
If
deserve to
he
be pardoned.
is that person,
It's a price for everything. That's all I'm gonna say.
they don't
Detroit. I'm
consider
gonna just put it. I'm gonna just put it like this. We looked at the guy who did it. This dude looked like barely had two nickels to rub together.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
he would be like Kyle Rittenhouse if he get off anyway. The money will be going like that. Cause look, he was trying to sell stuff, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was trying to say he was trying to sell that book, and ain't nobody was buying that book.
yeah, that part. I just they're gonna he's it's like it just keeps happening so much now.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good thing that them church doors was locked.
Nobody's gonna talk about it, man. But we got to blame this on. And I know people want to have protection. Is what we both need protection. But man, this the weapon control, because I'm not gonna say the G word, but the weapon control situation is ridiculous. Like the lobbyists and stuff that's making me and Paperboy was talking about this a long time ago. It's never going. A lot of these senates and congressmen is eating off this. Without, I ain't gonna say it on here because I ain't gonna even do it because I
Well,
don't want the Moochie stuff get strike. But
because
if
the
you know,
hammer
you know.
companies is
Yeah, yeah,
supporting
Mitch,
the
don't even
politicians.
say it. Don't say it. We're gonna have to be on Rumble when we say this because I already know what's happening out here. The situation that's on in DC. That stuff ain't got nothing to do with Trump. That stuff is martial law at its finest. They just testing it out and see what they
Mm-hmm.
could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's a test out dummy. They about to try it in Chicago after Labor Day. Don't be surprised if they make their way to Chicago.
I'm
That's
worried
all I'm gonna
about the
say.
parade. If I hope they don't do that parade this weekend.
Oh, you talking about the Caribbean?
Yeah. I
Mm.
just I I got a bad feeling in my gut about that.
Mooch, you gotta tell the people where your Rumble at for you can go live on Rumble because you can't really say much on here.
I'm on there. We all y'all gotta do is come
I,
over there. I'm
I'm
already on.
all 40 people in the chat. Why don't y'all follow Moochie on Rumble, man?
I'm gonna put it in the chat. We are
I,
on Rumble now,
Um.
y'all.
All right, so I'm about to break out.
all right, man.
Get that show. When you hopping on?
I don't know. I don't see nobody over here yet, but I'm.
I was talking about Detroit. When you hopping on, bro?
Oh, talking about on
You ain't
Ready or
got
Not?
blackouts, do you?
No, I ain't got that, but I got Ready or Not though. I've been on there.
Oh
Let me know when you get that game, man, for we could play.
shoot, I was skipping that, bro. I'm waiting on. I'm probably going. I'm going to grab Battlefield in
I got.
Black Ops 7.
Oh, okay. Hey Moose, before we go, when we doing Mary Kingstown next week?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm
Um,
not the trailer, but like the pictures and stuff.
that's what I wanted to do that tonight, but I felt like it's kind of like we got a lot of time. But I thought we was gonna talk about the last season before, like a refresher.
Well, I gotta rewatch it though. I thought you with the pictures you got, I thought you was gonna show that
That's
little
what I
teaser
wanted to
trailer.
do. That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, if you do the teaser trailer and pictures, we could talk. I mean, talk about it, then it's cool because I ain't really watched it. I ain't planning on rewatching it till like around like
I only
probably
wanted to
about
watch the
October.
last two episodes, and then I could pretty much pick everything up from there.
Oh, okay.
Did y'all discuss? I don't know if y'all care. What's going on with the Young Thug snitching allegations? I don't know.
Oh, I did have that. Hold on one second.
So y'all
Because I
get up.
was
I want to
working on that,
thanks
but then
thanks
I
for
got
having me on, Moosey. I'm gonna get
distracted.
that show.
All right.
Huh?
All right,
All
y'all.
right. Good
Peace.
night. Well, I was
I
gonna
got this,
say
then I got to bounce too. But
Bougie got
yeah,
I'm gonna
so
tell
this
it
is
for
gonna
excited.
be
you.
the last thing. We're not
All
going
right.
on Rumble. This is gonna be the last thing.
Okay.
It was with Young
Mm.
Thug, but what he said was crazy. Did y'all see what he said?
No, that's why I'm asking you.
He
I'm
basically
trying
was.
to get
It's a.
the thing. Hold
Did
up,
you
I'm
listen
trying to
to the
get.
whole 2 hour? Did you listen to the whole 2 hour thing?
No, I ain't listen to that nonsense. I just
Oh,
short a little quote where he hold up. Let me because I don't think I got it on my thing. It says, since y'all want to call me a snitch, let's air it out then. We all be talking mad in Atlanta. I'm talking all y'all favorite rappers be taking it and they homeboys be giving it. Don't wear no skinny jeans around, baby, if you not with it. Just saying. So now he talking about everybody is taking it.
Young Thug said that.
Yes, like everybody's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wasn't sure who
messing
said
with
it.
their men's.
He not even
mm.
supposed to be in Atlanta, right? I thought he.
Yeah, he can't be in Atlanta.
Yeah, so that's why he said that.
He need to chill out, man. Before he go back, they ready to throw him back up in prison. I mean, jail, and throw
Heck
away the
yeah,
key.
because he beat the system.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
like. Just go somewhere in the corner, be quiet. But people like that don't know how to do it.
You know?
Mm.
If I went through all that in trial, I won't hear nothing. I may drop some
You know what?
music.
Why you even posting stuff? First of all,
Exactly about this in child.
You
Right.
can't change nobody's mind on the internet. If they think you a snitch, they gonna think you a snitch. It don't matter if you provide paperwork or not.
and then here comes 6ix9ine with some nonsense.
What he talking
Man,
about?
But I'm gonna show you the thing with Doug first.
Oh, these booty bandits.
This nut, he said, since y'all want to call me a snitch, let's just air it all out then. We all be talking mad D, taking mad D in Atlanta. Now you know what he mean by D now from y'all, right?
He said we in
Yeah,
English, not French.
we all be taking mad D in Atlanta.
That's a big
I'm
pause
talking
right
all
there.
your favorite boys be taking it, and the homeboys be giving it.
Maybe
Don't
that
wear
means
no
something else.
skinny. No, don't wear no skinny around baby if you not with it. Now is he talking about the
Yeah.
one we was talking about last week with the shizorts on?
He talk.
Oh,
He
I
must
thought
be.
he was
He
talking
must
about
be.
Cash Money Records, baby.
He
That's
must
what.
be. He talking in codes. That's what he doing.
Mm.
But y'all
Or
really
is
think
it
DIH?
don't wear no skinny jeans around baby? Like, oh yeah. Now
Yeah,
I got it, pretty girl. I got you.
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That's crazy. You know, he be grooming him. He groom Wayne. Now he
Well,
Mm.
all
y'all
that.
surprised about Young Thug though? Before he got caught, he used to say a lot of suspect stuff.
Wasn't he wearing a dress?
He was
Yeah,
wearing a dress. Yeah, like that's. He said a lot of suspect stuff.
he
Mm.
really. You think he gonna come back and say my account was hacked?
Right.
Because
Oh
He ain't doing
no.
that, man.
Ain't nobody gonna believe him.
He
He
just he
say his
did
account was
this.
hacked.
I ain't gonna say it on here. Pause. But he said he was smoking on. You know what?
no
That's what he
one.
said. I'm smoking on. You know what? I ain't gonna say that because there's a big pause.
Oh
He
my.
was on Twitter talking crazy, calling people cute. Young Thug was a wild boy, man.
What?
Oh, so cute.
Young Thug man. I'm telling you, Young Thug used to would say a lot of suspects, a lot of stuff, man.
I don't know where I saw 6ix9ine, but I can't share it in my Instagram because I don't know if it's still saying I'm live.
So is anybody from that YSL trial like locked up? Is everybody out?
Not everybody.
Oh,
Not everybody, but some people had other charges against them.
mm.
So that's why he probably said it like that. Everybody snitching.
So do y'all feel? I don't know how y'all felt about the whole Gunna thing. Like, do y'all like? Is he justified now? No
No,
more. No.
he told too. I mean, it is what it is. All Atlanta is looking bad, man.
Damn. Atlanta looking like Harlem a little bit.
Mm-mm.
They
You ain't
looking
never
worse than
lied
Harlem.
all in with all I see. It is Boondocks. It's like a Boondocks episode.
I've never watched
And then you got
Boondocks.
6ix9ine
What? Are you serious?
saying
I
some
know.
nonsense.
I know.
Wow, PG, that you need to add that to the list of things to
It's
do.
been on my list. My husband be like, what's going on?
You never watched
I
Boondocks?
missed the boat. When did it come out? The early 2000s?
Yeah.
Well, you probably was in
Okay.
school.
Yeah, I was in college, so I wasn't watching TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boondocks is a classic. I remember when I was in college, it was somebody I knew. We would watch the Boondocks every Sunday night on Adult Swim because it came on at Adult Swim at 11:30 on every Sunday night.
And then I used to watch Robot Chicken too.
Oh, those were the days. Like, oh, me some robot.
I don't know why. You know when they had a card with the action figures doing
Uh
the
huh.
show? I
Yeah.
used to watch that.
Yeah, but Boondocks is a classic. I will say this though. Only seasons 1 through 3. Season 4 wasn't that good because Aaron McGruder, who's the creator of the Boondocks, had no say in it at all, and you could tell the quality went down. So I would say just watch seasons 1 through 3.
Yes, 1 through 3. I can't believe PG ain't seen the Boondocks.
I know,
It's
I know.
a really good. The Boondocks
Seasons 1, 2, and 3.
told a lot of stuff. Like imagine if the Boondocks was out right now, they would have so much material to go off of.
I've seen clips, but I haven't watched the whole episode.
Yeah, it's a classic show. Like when you watch certain, I'm sure you heard of Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, you hear Uncle Ruckus. That's like he's a huge part of the Boondocks.
And I know she said she didn't watch it when I said the thing when we did the Juice review.
What?
when I had
Wait till she see that Thuglicious dude or whatever his name was.
Oh,
mhm,
Thugnificent and
Whatever.
mhm.
Yeah.
Gangstalicious.
Yeah.
Thugnificent
Wait
and
till she get to
Gangstalicious.
that.
It's delicious.
I
No,
got.
the chick. No, listen, the chicken episode gonna be. It was a classic. We gonna get some
Itis. Is that
chicken.
the
We
Itis
gonna
one?
see some chicken.
The one about
Yeah,
the itis
that.
was
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
That's I love that one.
No, my favorite one was the red ball. The red ball episode was mine. The kickball one.
Mm. It's so many good episodes on
It's
Bulldog.
from what y'all say. It's given like a cartoon version of Chappelle's Show a little bit. A little.
Mm.
Oh,
No,
wait,
it's
wait,
like
wait till you get to that
what you guys see.
Tyler Perry one.
I saw the clip. I
Yeah,
saw the clip for
Mm.
that one.
And
That
then
and
I think that's what got
the
him
R. Kelly
canceled.
one is good.
oh really? That's
Oh,
not on
you know
cancel.
what,
Yeah,
RC? I'm glad you
I
said
think
that. I'm
that's
gonna
what got
ask it.
him canceled.
Shout out to RC because I didn't think to do that, but I'll ask you because I actually posted this up on my community post today. Since today would have been Michael Jackson's 67th birthday, so I said I gave out. This was and I'm gonna ask y'all this. I'm giving the scenario. The year is 1988. The Michael Jackson Bad World Tour just got announced. The tickets have just gone on sale. You want to go to this concert really bad because this is technically his first official solo world tour. So it's a very big deal. However, there's a dilemma. Your rent is due the same day that the tickets
Wow.
got announced, and your rent is the same price as the tickets.
I
Which
already know
one
what
is
I'm
the
going.
biggest prior? Which one is the biggest
I'm
priority
going to
for
see
you?
Michael Jackson.
Oh shoot.
I'm going to see Michael Jackson. I can pay my rent late.
Yeah,
I can pay my rent late. I just tell them, oh, I'll just pay the late fee, whatever it is. But
yeah,
I'm going to see Michael Jackson. That's a once in a lifetime.
yeah. Look, I'll get you next month, y'all.
Yeah, why not? Oh, maybe next month. I might just pay it late, like next week or something on the
Look,
next
I'll
month.
have it by the 15th.
I have it before you give me that court notice to go to court. You know what I'm saying? So I'll have it all together.
I was 4. So did they have payday loans back then?
Yeah, Sweet Daddy Williams.
Sweet daddy.
No, somebody pick your leg.
Gonna charge me triple.
Mhm.
Detroit,
You
what
could
you
have
gonna
charged
do?
me over the big.
You talking about what album we talking about? Bad?
Okay,
88.
you want me to give you the scenario again?
You said
88,
88?
Okay,
88,
so the
88.
year is 19.
Yeah,
The year
that's
is 19.
bad.
The year is 1988. The Bad World Tour just got announced. You want to go really bad, and you found out what the tickets were, and but you also on the same day that the tickets got announced, they're going on sale. Your rent is due the same day, so you're in a dilemma. Do you pay your rent or do you get those tickets?
Um,
Mhm.
if I had a lawyer like Bookman, I'm going to see him, man. So back in the day, the landlords were more, understandable. So I'm gonna go rock out with Michael Jackson
Yeah.
though. But
I'm
we talking
gonna have
about right now,
with
hell
Michael, and
no.
I can pay my rent next week or something. On the next pack.
You gotta buy an outfit and everything, get your hair
Yeah, it's a
done.
lot to
Be
it.
in
And
a
the reason
hole.
why
Nah,
the reason
and
why I'm
then your landlord better not live in the same.
I don't care. The landlord can be at the concert too. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
at
the
the same
landlord live
day.
in the same building to see you coming, going to and from that
the,
concert.
the reason why
I
another
don't
reason
care.
why I asked that question too is because I'm thinking in the back of my mind about how a lot of these people spent probably 2 months worth of rent to go see Beyonce.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I spent a lot of money to go
Nah,
see
I wouldn't.
Kendrick.
I'm sorry.
I
I
spent a
wouldn't.
lot of money to go see Kendrick.
I saw most
Beyonce
of
do
the
the same
concert on
songs
TikTok.
though.
I'm good.
Yeah, I paid 2 racks once. So
Woo!
it was for 2
What?
tickets. No,
No, I ain't even paid nothing.
I was balling though, and that was like several years ago.
I spent a nice
Who
little
was that
I
for?
spent almost
That was
400.
the on the
300.
run.
I spent like 300. My bad,
It was
Pete. I
2
spent
for
like
1 for me.
300.
So
Oh, that was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
yeah, so it was kind of like 2 for me. So that was like, all right.
I spent on
Yeah.
that. I spent like I went to
Goodness,
Chicago. It ain't
that's
that
a
tour didn't
lot of
come here,
money.
so I spent like leave about 400
I spent a lot of
and
money to go
plus
see
more.
Kendrick. And not only
If
that,
you going out
fly,
of
I had to
town,
have
you're gonna spend
hotel,
more.
tickets, a lot of money.
That's
Yeah.
You're gonna
I was
spend more
close.
money.
I was close to the stage too, though. So
okay.
I could see the sweat on her forehead. So
Yeah. Well, if you getting that, then okay.
I was balling at the time, so money wasn't a thing.
Oh, excuse
Balling.
me.
Listen to her.
Excuse me, was Miss
Listen
Griselda.
to her
Yeah,
as she
Miss
pulls off with
got
her
it going
swinging
on.
her fur coat.
Oh, let
I
me
ain't,
get a
I'm not a concert.
let
I'm
me
not a
get a
concert.
let me get a payday loan from
You know
her.
how the person swing their fur coat like that? That's what I saw when you did that. When you said that.
So what you saying, Moochie, is that PG was on Dynasty?
Yes, like that's what it sounded like. So regal.
He was at the PG was at PG connected like that, man. Her father was at the fight with Frank Lucas. Y'all don't even know that though.
Tamika, you want to come up?
Tamika.
Tamika said I might see the landlord at the concert. I'll say, hey.
And it's funny
Dang.
to say man give
Same
you money.
row. Same row.
I
No,
don't even
that it's
speak
fun.
to the lady.
No,
I
it's
don't even speak to my
it's
brother,
funny.
my manager.
It's actually a funny story now that Tamika said that, because I remember when I used to work at the airport, it was back in 2017. And at my other job, where I work at, they have it's like a concert venue. So they have different like shows there, sporting events and all that. Inga knows what I'm talking about. And I was working there, and I had took a day off from working at the airport because I wanted to work this concert. It was actually a Janet concert. Never seen her, so I said, let me go ahead and work so I can actually see her. How about who I see coming up the escalator at my job and not expecting to see her was my manager. The one from the job that I took off from that day. She said, oh, so that's why you called out today. She was like, I ain't mad at you because at least you're getting paid, so I can't even be mad at you.
Okay, yeah, it's not her business. She don't get. She be mad if she wants. I'm a grown can take a day off.
Because the thing is, she had spotted me because we kind of like locked eyes, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe. I said, I did not. It's one of the things like I didn't expect to see you here. So it was one of those things like that. She said, don't try to look away now. I already saw you.
Ain't nothing like seeing your supervisor at the club though. Not like Diamond Polo Club, but
all right.
Yeah,
she
that
was
wouldn't
cool.
even happen.
She was the drunk one. I was like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, that would never happen. Not them people that I work with. They wouldn't be nowhere near with where I'm going.
Well, she was young, like a young African American woman, though. That was the only reason. Yeah, I'm not a concert person though, like that.
I love a concert.
I'm not a big concert person.
I mean, the last thing I went to was the New Edition thing.
Oh, I know that was good.
I love a concert.
Yeah, it was.
New Edition came to my job so many times over the years, and they kill it every single time.
Yeah, they've been touring like every year, and they still sell out.
Yeah, they should. All the other white groups do.
They're gonna be like,
never stop. Keep doing it.
I'm proud of
because of the Rolling Stones and 90 years old, and they still out there doing things. So the rest, New Edition can keep on too.
I know that other one. He looked kind of like a skeleton.
Exactly.
Did you see Frankie Valli?
He did, and
he looked not. No, what's his name? Yeah, no, the one from Jersey Boys. Was in his stories based off of him.
I thought he died. No, he
They
got a
saw
cancer.
him perform and look like a robot.
Oh, I thought he died. Maybe he's still alive.
They look scary.
RC, I'm sorry to hear that. You need to do better.
It looks scary.
Oh yeah, that happened to me too, and that didn't stop me from skipping school. I kept on skipping, but that happened to me too. Nosy neighbor.
I got in trouble for I got in trouble for what you call it when you ring the bell and run.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That happened to me.
Lady recognized my sneakers. And she went around, rang my bell, and told my father, "Your daughter's out here playing."
That ain't funny with you because some two little boys did that to me a few months ago. You talk about curse.
Oh no, it's happened to me too. They bang on my door and then you go to the door. They ran. They run and take off.
They was hauling.
I catch up with y'all asses. It's on.
Moochie, you still cracking up. That's not funny, Moochie.
It's happened to me too.
I got in trouble.
They bang on the door and then you go to the door and they.
Hey, Tamika.
Now, I don't think they expected me to open the door and curse their ass out. But they didn't know they were my door. I'm still for their ass.
Yeah, it's funny when you're a kid doing it, but when you're an adult and it get done to you, it ain't funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did. I ever skip school. I don't even know if I skipped school.
I have.
I did senior skip day, but I don't know if I
Oh
officially
yeah,
went to
women. I think we
school.
all did senior skip day. I mean, who wasn't going to do that?
Yeah, I don't think I was kind of
I
a middle.
did ninth grade skip year, 10th grade, 11th grade skip, 12th grade skip.
See, I had all
I
my
just,
fun,
I
after
just
Look,
skipped.
school
get two skipping to my Lou. Wasn't
I did all this. I did skip
I
every
skipped
grade.
way too many days.
I
Way
skipped
too
a whole bunch. I ain't wait till
many.
those senior years. Shoot. Senior
y'all
year,
was
that's
going
when
to
I was
hooky
getting it together
parties?
then. 'Cause that's how I got to get up out of this piece.
But see, it's different because I went to high school in the South, so in New York it's a lot easier to skip and not, New York.
Yeah, it was easy for
But
me.
Man,
here,
I was skipping and was right outside my damn house hanging out in front of the building. I don't know what was on my mind. And one day the neighbor
Yeah.
finally told my mother.
oh, you
What?
was bold, Tamika.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, I had some good time.
Shoot.
I would have been somewhere
Told you
else.
what my father used to tell me the beginning of the school year. You cut class, I cut ass. That's all I needed to hear. I'm good. But I did
I,
cut.
My father did all that too.
I
I
just
don't
had to
think,
be
but
real
that didn't mean I was
strategic.
just hard headed. I just still kept on skipping.
You ever got a call from
I
teachers
bet she
at the
was
house?
skipping.
Yeah, they used to call or send letters and all that
they used to
time.
call and leave that voicemail. I used to be right there to make sure to catch that, intercept that voicemail
Yeah,
too, and
like on
delete it
house party. Yeah.
Shoot,
and,
my
and
mother
delete
Yeah.
it.
didn't work. Shoot, I couldn't do none of that.
One
If
thing my
I'm
mother always
skipping,
told
I'm not
me.
coming there.
One thing my mother always told me. She said, "Make sure you better make sure that I don't get a call at my good job to have to come down there and deal with you for some stuff that you've been doing." And that was what she said. Now my dad said something a little bit different. I won't say it on here, but no, it was kind of like in the same vein, but in a little bit more extreme version.
Mm.
And the thing is, I used
Mm.
to when in elementary school. I lived right across the street from the school. Like I literally could walk to the school and be there in like 2 minutes. It was right there across the street. I mean, one time I left a homework assignment at home, and my teacher said, "You got 10 minutes to get to your house and back. If not, I'm on the phone." When I tell you, I took off like Jesse Owens.
Mm-mm.
Because I was waiting in the back of my mind.
Crazy.
I don't want them to give that call. I was like, I'm not trying to get my mother to get that call. I took off and came back, and I was huffing and puffing. Everyone in the classroom was cracking up.
Yeah, we ain't had no camera support game. But that's, yeah, you said it's tough for the kids probably to skip now, but
Y'all caught any of y'all kids skipping school?
yeah, yeah, I caught my son skipping.
What
That's
you
why
do?
I mean I got mad, but I thought to myself, how am I gonna get mad when he did? I did say, but I still got mad. I ain't let him know that I used to do it.
My sister
I
tried to
didn't.
play me one time. I think she was in middle school at the time, and she didn't know. She thought I was going to work because we a decade apart. And so I got a call at good 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's some dude, and he asking for my sister because she fake sick. And I told my mom, I said, no, she's not sick. Of course, she believe in her, and so she had a little plan to have a grown dude. He was grown because he was trying to talk to me at one point, and
Mm.
she was probably like 12 or 13. He had been in his late 20s.
Whoa.
And I want to say block her because she wasn't supposed to be messing with him. But I'm like, yo, like you doing too much. But I hate when kids don't realize, like, yo, I did the same things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no dummy.
I
But
did the same things,
they
So
think they invent the wheel, and nah.
yeah, it's just different when you become an adult. Then you
Yeah.
understand why your parents was pissed at you
Yeah, but I
for doing
wasn't
what you
bringing
done.
no grown dudes to the house. That's the thing. I don't know. That was
No, I
wild.
go to their house.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh,
And
oh
she was
God.
dumb because she didn't set it up good. Because why he calling you should have been calling him if you was trying to be, you know what I'm saying, on the low. But I guess he got thirsty. The party
Yeah.
telephone. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I had my own line for a long time. I had my own line since
I
like
did.
fourth
I did
grade.
too. I
Yeah.
did too. I had my own telephone
Mm.
line, and it's so crazy
Me.
because it's like remember back in the day. I said that's why I said the kids today are real spoiled because back in the day you had to do one of two things for 3 minutes. Can you? That seems so ancient. Talking about some 3 minutes. You either had to be mobile to mobile or free after
Mm-hmm.
9. That was the
Yep.
only thing.
I be like, I call you back at the 9 once my
At the 9.
I say my minute.
What's my you say
Or
my
the thing
minutes.
going to Roman and all Roman charges and all
And
that.
if you wanted to
All
talk
of
to
that.
anybody else at that time of the day, you would have to ask them, okay, let's say I have Verizon. I have to ask you, who's your carrier? Do you have Verizon? Like, nah, I got T-Mobile. I was like, oh, well, I'll talk to you after 9 then.
Right, exactly,
Mm-hmm.
because you be charged if it's a different carrier. Right. I
Shoot,
remember,
I like the
or if
net,
I had a prepaid thing, I had
Nextel.
2 minutes on the phone. You know.
That's what I used to like, the Nextel, the chirps.
Yeah, I had Nextel too one time. Yeah.
So,
They was petty as hell if you think about it.
Like all that chirping back and forward. I had that short.
I didn't
Yeah,
have a
chirping.
chirp.
And don't get me started on the dial-up internet. You couldn't be on the phone and the internet at the same time. You on the phone and try to get off the phone. Someone on the computer, someone. It's either you was get off the phone or get off the computer. You couldn't be on both at the same time.
mm-mm.
And that dial-up was the worst sometimes because sometimes it want to boot up, sometimes it don't. A lot of times it didn't. Sometimes it would go real slow. I mean, it's like, wow, think about it. It was a time when we did not have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, Wi-Fi really. That's still a rather new thing compared to the scope of things. It's
I
still.
am kind of glad, social media. No evidence of me back in the day.
Oh Lord, that's what I'm saying. That's why I could skip school and all that kind of stuff. If it was social media, I couldn't do that stuff.
Heck no. But
No.
they be cutting school and doing dances in the bathroom.
I know they do. Yeah, these kids are bold though. They real bold. I did a lot of things. I mean,
this is the TikTok generation.
I was
right
bad,
here.
but I wasn't all the way bad because there still was consequences. They no consequence for these kids now.
There's a parents on there with them too.
Yeah. Or if you beat your kids or whip them, whatever words y'all want to say, spank them and all that, is you getting locked up. You can't even put your hands on your kid.
I remember my friend. She was a little older. She was calling a psychic hotline on my phone, and my phone bill was like $800. My grandma was so pissed. I was like, "What? Don't get me wrong.
What was they talking about?
I don't know.
Do the lady, Miss Cleo. Remember
Call me now.
Call me now.
Call me now.
But no, I was there on the first
Oh, y'all,
call.
we reviewed that movie too, y'all.
I know the first few minutes was free, so I witnessed the first call, but I didn't know she kept calling. I'm like, and I was thinking like, yo, where the hell was I at? Like, because I had a cordless phone. I'm like, was you out? I was so confused. Like, oh, I felt so.
She probably was hiding somewhere talking.
My grandma was
underneath the bed or somewhere.
So what am I going to be from a year from now?
My grandma's favorite line. Her favorite line when an unexpected cost was in the house or something. I'm on a fixed income. She was out playing about that fixed income.
Yeah, nothing came true but that damn bill. That's right. That's right. That bill come, you call them 900 numbers or something. Shoot.
Yeah, because the thing is, as a kid, you didn't have that responsibility, so you didn't care about it. So it was nothing to you. That's why they made that call to that psychic hotline. Because I ain't got to pay for it. And the thing is, that's how they get you because they look at you.
And when they had the box with the videos, we call, and then I would be calling.
Yeah, to request the video. You think it's free, but it's not.
All the videos and that bill come in.
And that bill came in. It was like, what is this?
Yeah, what is this? Yeah, and I had to pay it.
I never got approached for that because I feel like I kept it in moderation, you know what I'm saying? But it was like maybe 2 or 3. Sometimes I think they used to do like you could order 1 or 2 and get 1 free or something like that. Or it was a bundle. I don't remember, but
I don't remember no bundle.
I like a bundle, but I felt like sometimes you could get a free one after a certain amount. I could be making that up, y'all. Don't get me wrong, it's late. But that's what I feel like they was doing. But it was like $1.99, $2.99 or something like that.
Something like that.
Oh shoot! Yeah, they did used to do the blocks for you, so you couldn't call 900 numbers.
Oh yeah, my cousins did that.
I know they did that after that with your
Oh, this is at a different spot.
Oh,
well, my cousins, they was calling them 900 numbers, and my mom was pissed. I don't know. I have bad luck with phones in my house. Because I had 3 separate situations like that.
And if they put you on hold, then that's each time you sitting there on the phone too, and it's ticking, the minutes ticking away.
I remember my friend mother used to lock her phone.
Wow.
You know how like the house.
Oh, I know. I actually put a lock on the phone so you couldn't use it.
Oh yeah, no, that's a real thing. Oh, definitely, I know about. Yeah, I've seen that happen.
When I saw that,
Lock on the phone.
happen,
My
I couldn't
aunt
help
had
but
that.
laugh.
Yeah, my aunt had that. She put a lock on the phone. Yeah.
You know how
At
when
a
you had
certain
the
time of
rotary
night,
phone.
when nobody using the phone,
Shoot, that's crazy.
I mean,
She could only answer the phone. She couldn't make no calls because the thing was blocked. Because her mother did like the emergency breakthrough. And then like the next week, I was like, oh shoot. She said, you have to call me. I can't make any.
Yeah, it was real. It was real back then.
Oh man, they don't know.
It was a struggle.
And also too, like with the cordless phones, people like got a little too comfortable with it. And I think that's what inspired with the cell phone. Because the thing is, with the cordless phone, yes, while it wasn't attached to a cord, you could only use the cordless phone in your house. The minute you stepped outside, that's when it started getting all staticky.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh snap, I got too far away from the receiver. Now I got to come back inside.
Some of those phone cords is long as hell. Sometimes.
Oh no,
they were long. They were very long.
Walk the whole house with.
Exactly.
Very long, yeah. And the cord for if it's on the wall, with that cord was long, so you could walk all around the kitchen and everywhere. Yeah. So.
And then on top of that, like the cord would be so long, you just put the phone down on the floor and start dragging it as if you had a dog on a leash or something like that.
Right. Exactly. It was real. The struggle was real. It was real.
But let me tell you something. I think another reason why especially a lot of women, probably miss those type of phones, and I always crack people up with this, is because they had the effect of being able to slam the phone down on the receiver to let people know how mad they were after the conversation.
Exactly.
Nowadays, when you hang up on someone, you can't do that same effect because it's always going to be a doot or a ding when you hang up, no matter how hard you mash that button. But if you slam that phone, you heard that slam on the other end of the phone, like they meant business.
Yep.
That would be fire if there's a setting on a new, like if we get a new update where it's a setting when we hang up, it will be like a tone on the other end.
Damn.
I would love that.
Yeah. Or you can make it say F you. Bam.
But then also at the same time, you had to be careful, because if you slammed it the wrong way, you might break a nail. Ladies, you might crack and chip your nail if you had your finger underneath the receiver and not outside of it.
Yeah, my nails weren't that long. We saw a lot of transitions, y'all.
We did
a long way,
a very long way, and we still seeing transitions. That's the crazy part.
Rotary phone.
Oh, you took it way back. You said a rotary phone. You took it way
back.
That's how they used to put the lock on that phone.
That's the lock I'm talking about. My aunt used to do that. Put the lock on the rotary phone.
Yeah, it be locked, but
so you can't make no calls out. You can't turn.
You can't turn. That's what I was talking about. You can't turn it.
My aunt did the same thing to my cousins and them. At a certain hour of the night, she locked that damn phone out.
Remember there was a time when we didn't have caller ID.
Yeah.
So you had to when you answered the phone, you had to be like, you literally had to say hello and like make sure, like, if you didn't know the person's voice, you had to ask who was calling. And then when they finally did come out with the caller ID, it wasn't attached to the phone. It was separate from the phone. You had to plug it into the wall.
Yeah, it was a little box.
It was a little box, like a little white box.
Right.
It was. I think it was by Bell Atlantic. Ooh, that sounds dated too. Bell Atlantic.
Bell South, South Bell.
South Bell South. That's what it was. Bell South.
Ma Bell, whatever her name was.
He said Ma.
Yeah, they changed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I was a little kid growing up, all in my middle school age, all that, we had a rotary phone for a long time. So, it takes forever to make a damn phone call, but
yeah. I was so mad when beepers first came out, because my mother she went and get the touch tone. You know when
Yeah.
we got the touch tone when they had call waiting. That's when we finally got it.
Yeah, it took a long time for we got and then we ended up getting them and got rid of the rotary.
Yeah, the rotary phone. Like, I'm kind of glad that I wasn't around when the rotary phone, because like someone said in the chat, I would be so annoyed if I messed up the dialing on that.
Yeah,
You messed up
and that
one
happens
number,
all the
then
time.
you had to start, then you had to start all
Start
over
All
all
again.
over
over
again.
again.
Yep. It take you forever to dial the number. Yes. But it is what it is.
I remember my grandmother had one of those big block phones. You know that block phone that was like, it was like a beige looking color, and it looked like a block, and it had the gray numbers on it,
Yeah.
and it
That's what we had
rang really,
most.
and it rang really loud. That
Yeah,
thing rang
that's what
very
yeah.
loud. You could hear
We
that
had
thing
one
throughout
in
the entire
we had
It was
one
house.
like a
in
loud
beige.
bell.
It was
We
a
had
very
one.
it, it was a
We
very
had a red
loud
one,
ring.
and we had a black one. Yeah, we had different
Yeah,
A
my
colors.
mother
deaf
had a
person
yellow
could hear
one for
that
the
phone ringing. It was
kitchen.
that loud.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Matt,
You could be outside and hear the phone ring, standing outside the house.
Matthew bringing up the phone booth, and imagine now how cringe and nasty that is. You put your ear to a phone.
And I spent many time in the phone, but that's how you talk on the telephone.
No, yeah, but I'm saying
And look
like
up number. But now you think about the germs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
exactly.
then we
Yes.
didn't think about that. I used to use a phone booth at the subway, in the subway. I used to use it in the anywhere,
That's
any
what
and
I'm
everywhere.
saying. Like we weren't
That's
thinking
how you
about
talked on
germs
the
back
phone,
then.
any and everywhere.
Yeah.
It was a phone booth on every corner. You couldn't go nowhere without seeing phone booths. But that's just yeah. But now I would think about the germs and the nastiness out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are good phones to hang up on people too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, just put the phone down, and then I look and see if I get some change back or something like that.
Yeah, you always gotta
Or
check
the
the
operator would tell me, insert another 25 cents. That was like,
Oh shoot, I used to
or
get
insert
credit. I
another
dialed the
dime.
right number but got connected to the wrong party. and, then they, and then they give you credit.
you little scammy moochie.
Not a scammer. It
I
was
know
Mm,
I'm just joking.
mm,
It's just crazy how over the years, how forms of technology has changed in the way that we communicate. Because you got to think now, with, of course, with the phones, of course, communicating by mail, like people writing letters to each other. Then, of course, now people are doing, it went to Skype, then Uvu, Zoom, FaceTime, what we're on now, StreamYard. Like that. It's just amazing how the way that you
it's
communicate
gonna be something
has
else.
advanced over the years. Even
Then
through
they
social
had the
media is
other
another
thing
one.
that
It
connected
won't
to
be
your
StreamYard
computer
anymore. It
where
might
you
be
could
something else
call
next time.
overseas. It was like a phone. You could have a seven. I forgot what it was called,
I'm
but
telling you, I'm
Oh, like
telling
the
you that
party line.
hologram is
Yeah,
coming.
everybody on the phone.
That hologram is coming. That's gonna be crazy.
mm,
Child, we're gonna have to Steve Urkel time machines in every house.
And the Jetsons.
Yeah, I
Shoot, a
was
teleportation
disappointed.
device would be crazy. You don't ain't got. I said that's the if they did a teleportation device, that would put the airlines out of business.
That's facts.
Yeah, but it said, didn't Back to the Future predict Zoom? Yeah, they did. They predicted a lot of things in there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm still upset we ain't have no flying cars though.
Yeah, I know. We
That's
need that.
coming.
It's coming though.
No,
They
you know what
already
we need.
talking about it. They got the
You,
prototype.
you know
Yeah,
what we
they got the
need. Y'all
prototype.
have y'all ever seen the movie The Fifth Element?
Bits and
I
pieces.
can't remember it. I
I can't
swear
Well,
remember.
years ago.
there was a part in the movie where what the main character, she was eating some food she had in a white bowl, and then she just put like the packet inside of the bowl and some seasoning. She put it in the microwave and pushed a button, and then opened the microwave right back up, and it was this big chicken dinner inside the bowl. That's what we need.
Facts.
I'm talking about you ain't gotta. You just gotta put some seasoning stuff in there, and it basically makes the food for you. You ain't gotta worry about cooking it.
It's a long way from a TV dinner.
Right.
No.
And as a matter of fact, speaking of The Fifth Element, that actually predicted how we ended up getting Uber Eats, because there was a scene in the movie where Bruce Willis's character was sitting there and the guy came and he delivered his food to him. It was like a Chinese carryout, and the guy was delivering it on his boat, like that he was using as a form of transportation to deliver him food. And I said, wow, that was Uber Eats back in the 90s before Uber Eats was a thing.
I want to pull the food out the TV. So when I'm sitting around thinking about, I think I want a T-bone steak, baked potato, and salad, and they could just like on the Jetsons. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, it go flying right out the wall.
We all be the clump. We all be the clumps up in here.
That's true, because we might be ordering all kinds of stuff that we. Yeah.
I had an auto dialer. It was a device that made the sound of the phone dialing. You could call numbers without putting money in the slot. Oh, that was I know people was using. Remember the guy used it in Terminator? It was one of those movies.
Yeah, there was ways to get through, make calls. My cousin used to have a hack. I don't know what it was, but he used to dial some numbers and do some little janky ish on the payphone, and he would get through.
Oh yeah, on the payphone, people do that all the time.
Yeah.
Support came and got a point. He said we're not rated for flying cars because some people can't drive on the ground.
Oh,
That is
that's
a
a
strong.
fact.
That is
That's
a
a
strong
fact.
point.
That's the fact. They be blowing up. Everybody be crashing into each other in the sky.
Yeah,
Just blowing up.
exactly. You see nothing but cars
Every other
exploding
minute,
and
you be
falling out the
seeing
sky.
explosions in the sky, right?
Yeah, I just feel
People
like
ain't even really mastered them hoverboards yet.
Yeah, I just feel like logistically, just flying cars is just not smart.
No, not yet. No, because there's still a lot of bozos out here. Don't be paying attention. Look, when they was walking, the pedestrians, they just walk out in the street, don't pay attention, don't.
I have seen
They
though.
be looking down at their
I have
phone.
seen
right on the phone.
I have seen
instead
though
of
mostly
they
on
don't
the
even
West
hit the
Coast
button.
though. I have seen though
What?
mainly on the West Coast though that they have those self-driving Ubers out there.
They talking about
yeah.
bringing them to New York.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they have those self-driving Ubers
I
out there.
don't
You just
think
get in there
that's
and,
a good
and it's
idea.
not a
I
person
think they
driving
got
the
them in
car.
Atlanta too. I think in the city of
But the
Atlanta.
thing is,
they got
I
them
actually
there.
have seen people that I know who live out
And
there
on
who
the
have
West
recorded
Coast.
them doing it, and it actually got them to their destination safely. And
Yeah, I
used
know
it
they got them on the
multiple
West
times.
Coast. They got them in
Yeah.
like
But New York, I don't think so.
Arizona,
Not with the
Arizona,
potholes.
and Nevada too. And
I say no,
Vegas
not with
there.
the potholes.
Maybe they have some type of detector where they can like detect the potholes before to avoid it. Maybe I'm just saying. Sometimes you
I'm
can't
gonna be
avoid
honest with you. They might need it in DC because DC is nothing but a bunch of one ways and detours, and GPS be damned. You mess up on that GPS, you'll be turned all the way around. Take
Yeah,
it from
you ain't
someone
lying.
who actually experienced that one time. It's the worst.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I
What's
don't
that
think
highway
it's
with
a
the
good idea for
495?
New York. It's too, especially the city. You got
Yeah,
them
it's
bike
called Waymo. Yeah,
passengers.
they already
You got
got
the
them out in
people
the
on the
West
bikes.
Coast.
Then you got them regular civilians on the city bikes. It's just too much going on.
Oh yeah.
Where
I'm
they're
biking.
not. It's not.
I'm biking.
Not yet, not New York, and not yet.
I
Not
don't
yet.
think in the potholes. It's just too much.
It
Too
is.
much. Well, we've been live, y'all, 3 hours. I never did no live this long.
It's a
Okay,
sleepover.
Cinderella said I'm from the West Coast and I rode in one of them. Some
Okay.
cars called Waymo. They
How
drive
is
around.
it?
I'm not
It's just,
trusting enough.
but it don't seem like they got potholes in in the West Coast like that.
No, the
Their
West Coast got
roads
a lot
be
of traffic.
good.
They got a
They
lot
got
of
a lot
Yeah.
of traffic. Yeah. No, because they don't deal with no snows. That's why we get all the potholes because of the salt
The
stuff they put on the
salt.
ground
Mhm.
and it tears up the concrete and everything. So,
Well, with that being said,
all
I
right,
guess
y'all.
we're gonna close it out.
This is a
All
great
right.
conversation.
I
Oh
know
yeah,
that's why I didn't want to end it.
we
But
always
we've been
get
up
one
here
of
3
them.
hours, y'all.
Y'all
Yeah.
be safe this
Have a
holiday.
good night.
You too.
All right, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.